nights, so shout it out loud, rock and roll all night, strutter, shock me, deuce, it's kiss night. So, welcome everybody. It sounds a little bit different in here in the store because it's half empty and there's an echo, so I'm going to have to get used to that. But let me get everything shared. Welcome. When you're on, please go ahead and like the post. I would really appreciate that. I'm going to really push for that tonight. I'm going to start offering people rewards in the future. If we can get this stuff shared more often, that would be great. But welcome everybody, and it's Tuesday night, Kiss Night, where everybody else is hopping on. Get this shared and posted everywhere. I don't know if Kiss My Collectibles, I'm going to try to share it in there. I don't know if they do live, let me do the live feed, but we'll try. If not, then no hard feelings. And a couple other Kiss groups, but I don't know if it'll actually get approved. I'm going to try. It would be great if it did, but no hard feelings like I said. If not, if any of those people are listening to me now. But let me get this link shared. We'll try actually get it. Oh, let me turn down my volume too. But yes, go ahead and like the post, hit the share button. We got to get everybody on. Big night. Great stuff here. Let's get this link shared and copy. More options. Please say copy link. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. And let's post here. There's the live feed. Let's see. Let me tag that. All right. I'm going to tag a lot of people who commented on the post, the link, and get everybody on. So welcome everybody. I'm going to do some sharing first, and then we'll officially get started. This echo is starting to bother me, Tanner. There's an echo. I can hear myself. But yeah, so Kiss Night. Nope, I don't want to go live on Instagram. That would be great if I could, but let's go post. Nope, let's go story actually. Story, let's get the Kiss merch up on our story and a link to the YouTube sale. Let me find that. We're right here. Where's the Kiss stuff? We'll use this right here, Kiss Alive. Okay, and let's go over here to YouTube and get the link shared over here and share and copy link, okay? And now we can go over here and link and paste, and there we go. Oh, I want this to say live now. Okay, I think we have got it shared everywhere. And let's get rolling here. What time does this begin? It begins right now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is going to go through. We have lots of new vinyl. Tanner, if you want to print that, Tanner's reading my mind. We are going to start right now. We're going to start selling and showing records. So if you haven't already, please make sure you have shared the post, shared the feed, etc., etc. We're going to go ahead and get started. That was a crate we went through last night. Let's go ahead and show that again later. One of the first things we're going to do here is auction some Kiss solo albums. Let's see what I have here. I've got a VG copy of the Paul Stanley album, so we're going to get started with that first. Let's start with a VG copy of the Paul Stanley solo album, and we're going to make this very easy. I'm going to start it for $1. Yes, you heard me correctly. Paul Stanley. This is the Paul Stanley solo album from Kiss. $1 start. VG condition on the vinyl. Vinyl is VG. It has the original inner sleeve, no extras or inserts, just that. And that's going to be a $1 start. Bob Riger's in, Paul Stanley. As you can see, the bottom of the inner sleeve is a little split. Paul, the cover itself is also about VG condition. That is now up for auction. That's a first auction warm-up of the night. Now also, we have a ton of new vinyl. A ton of new vinyl to go through. I think I saw somebody just pull in. I don't know if that was what's going on there, but there's our first auction, so that's going to be up for bid. Let me grab our first crate. Tanner says, I think I'm seeing things. That wouldn't be the first time. Now, we have lots of new vinyl to go through, lots of new releases for this week. I got some new releases, and we have new restocks. We have new restocks as well, so Up for bid right now is the Paul Stanley solo album in VG condition. Bob Riger has it for $17. Bob Riger has it for $17. Now, I also know that Facebook has been really weird today. Facebook has been really weird today, so I don't know how well this stream's going to go. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but people's been making posts with pictures, and they don't even pop up. So I actually don't know how well tonight's stream is actually going to flow and go. I hope there's no problems, but we'll see. Okay, our next, let's see, I'll figure out how to do those later. We might can actually just leave those in the frame because these here are big enough we can ship them just like this. So we'll just, we might could probably just leave those in a frame. What do you think, Tanner? If so, that's how I'm going to advertise it. Probably just leave those in a frame. It's not a glass, so probably be okay. Or is that glass? Feels like plexiglass. All right, so our first auction is going to be this. This is a reproduction or reprint or replica of this original Kiss Love Gun ad. It is a reprint or replica or reproduction of that, but of course it's a reproduction of what would have been advertised in Kiss Love Gun. And that's going to be in this frame. We'll probably leave it in this frame unless you prefer it out. But I think it'll be, instead of putting that rolled in a tube, I think we can actually ship that in the frame. With that being said, frame and all, including shipping, that is a $20 start. $20 start on that. And that's the Kiss Love Gun Bang. And that is, and these starting prices, like I've said before, if it's something like this, a little bit larger, we're probably going to include that starting bid with separate shipping included. So, because if that's the only thing you end up buying, it's going to cost $10, $15 by itself just to ship that. So $20 start on the Love Gun ad. All right, new vinyl here. We have Mudcrutch 2. We got a restock of Mudcrutch 2, which has Tom Petty. Mudcrutch 2 is $31.99. Mudcrutch 2, $31.99. That is a restock of that, $31.99. Gatefold single LP. Also, Slayer at the Big 4 Festival. This is a live unofficial. First time I've ever had this on colored vinyl. Slayer is $39.99. Slayer is $39.99. Also, we have the Paul Stanley here, the Paul Stanley solo album, VG condition. And for some reason, this is the toughest to find in stock with the solo album, 2014 remasters. Travis McLarty is the high bidder right now. Travis McLarty is the high bidder right now on that for $18. $18 on Paul Stanley. And Michael J. Foot is at $25 on the Love Gun ad. So that's up for bid. Mudcrutch and Slayer, first two records in there. Also, we got a restock of the Color soundtrack on magenta colored vinyl. The Color soundtrack, magenta colored vinyl. Says first time on vinyl in decades. Ice-T, Salt and Pepper, Eric B., Cool G Rap, Rick James. That is $31.99. Also, Poison, Open Up and Say Ah. Black vinyl. These are all new and sealed. Poison is $33.99. Open Up and Say Ah. And I have two copies as a restock of Queensryche Empire. That is 2LP black vinyl, Queensryche Empire, $46.99. So Paul Stanley got a couple new bids. Anthony Barone's at $20, Travis McLarty's at $21, and Tony Reese is the new high bidder on the Love Gun ad. That's Tony Reese's right now for $26. Also, Iron Maiden. I haven't had this in a while by itself. It actually goes this way. $44.99. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. And of course, we sold an original of that a couple weeks ago on Metal Night for like $300. It was a top copy. This is Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99. Haven't had that in stock by itself in quite some time. Gatefold 2LP, $44.99. Christopher Morris gets the first claim out of the crate with Poison. That's sold to Christopher Morris. And Andrea Angrasane. I hope I'm saying your name, or is that Angrasan? I might have to get some phonics on your last name, but thank you and welcome. If you're a first-time buyer, very simple how to buy stuff here. If you see something in this bin, just claim it. These are new vinyl. We've got new vintage tonight, and we've got new vinyl. It's not all Kiss records tonight. We're going to be auctioning Kiss merchandise back here in the back. We've got toys, we've got records, we've got ads, new and original. We've got keychains, we've got T-shirts. Some stuff's going to be bought now. Some stuff's going to be auctioned. We're going to be auctioning Kiss stuff all night if you're a Kiss fan. And we've got new records if you're just a record fan and a record collector, or a music fan or a music collector. All kinds of stuff right there. So let's see here. Next is, let's do a final call on these two auctions. Travis McLarty's at 21 on Paul Stanley. Anthony, let me know if you want back in. And Tony Reese is at 26 on the Love Gun. Let me know if you want back in on that. Michael J. Foot. So Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden. Also, this is Depeche Mode. This is $44.99. Depeche Mode, that's $44.99. That's Depeche Mode 101, $44.99. Andre, how about I call you Andre A? This is actually the same Iron Maiden record. I think we just priced it at the wrong side. It actually goes that way. We put the price tags in the wrong side, but that's okay. Andrea, what did I just say? Andre? Andrea. I said Andrea the first time. Andrea A. We got it. Iron Maiden, Matter of Life and Death. Iron Maiden is $49.99. This is one that we don't get in as often either. A Matter of Life and Death, especially for that price. $49.99 for Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death. We have 2 copies of that. Cynthia Herdron on Depeche Mode. That's so to Cynthia. And I'm about to end these first 2 auctions. No one has said out, but I'm also about to have to end them because we have tubs and tubs full of other KISS merchandise to sell. This is Mad Season. I highly recommend this, especially if you're into grunge. This is Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, and Screaming Trees members. That makes up Mad Season. And this is a really high-quality audio file recording from RTI. That is $39.99. New bid on Paul Stanley for $22. So Anthony Barone's back in. Michael J. Foot's out on the Love Gun ad. So let's go ahead and sell that to Tony Reese for $26. Tony Reese, you get the Love Gun ad for $26. Brian Arrigo wants Mad Season. I actually haven't had this in the bin in quite some time. This has been a Collectco staple. I usually have these in the bins at all time. Mad Season, that's pressed at RTI, $39.99. Paul Stanley is getting new bids, 22, now 23. That's our first KISS auction of the night. Let's do a couple more of these small framed ads. I'll go ahead and do this one. This is an ad for KISS Revenge, and once again, this looks like a reprint or a reproduction or a replica. We'll call it a reprint. I don't believe this is actually authentic. I'm kind of looking at a couple of these things for the first time, but I can tell by the print and just the look of it, it was definitely something copied later. Presents very nice, though, in your KISS room, already framed, and once again, $25 start on that. That includes shipping with the frame as it sits. That actually might be glass. KISS Revenge ad, $25 start on that. Okay, we had Mad Season. We had Paul Stanley 23 and a new bid on Paul Stanley. Mad Season is $39.99, and the Paul Stanley is our first KISS auction of the night. This is got the original inner sleeve, the cover, and vinyl are both VG condition. Brian Miller's at $24. Alice Cooper Killer, $46.99. Alice Cooper Killer, $46.99. We had that the other night, and like I said from Friday Music, one of the first times I've seen Alice Cooper as a reissue. $46.99 for Killer. Also, Hard Rock Heretics, another Collectco staple, $31.99. This is a colored vinyl. This is a Rocktober exclusive from like 2 years ago that they've left in print. It's a compilation by Winger, Dio, Bullet Boys, Faster Pussycat, Dawkins, Skid Row, Metal Church, Lynch Mob, and David Lee Roth. That's $31.99. So we're looking for a $25 start on this KISS Revenge ad that's framed. And Travis McLarty's at $25 on Paul Stanley. Brian Miller says he's out. So Travis, it looks like you may be the last bidder on Paul Stanley. $25 going once, going twice. Love and Rockets. This is Love and Rockets self-titled, $31.99. Love and Rockets self-titled. That is the band's breakthrough self-titled 4th album, contains the massive hit So Alive, originally released in 1989. Of course, very tough for us to get OGs of that. They're not really rare or expensive. They just don't come through that often. Love and Rockets is $31.99. That's new and sealed. And there was a big restock on this because we sold, I think, the other 5 we had last week immediately. The Very Best of Electric Light Orchestra, $36.99. The Very Best of ELO, 20 tracks on 2 LPs, $36.99. That's an ELO's greatest hits. 20 tracks, $36.99. All right, let's go ahead and sell the Paul Stanley to Travis McLarty for $25. If anybody wants this KISS Revenge ad for a $25 buy it now, it's framed, it's ready to sell, it's ready to go to you, $25. If anybody wants to just go ahead and BIN that, just say KISS Revenge, and I'll sell that to you for a $25 buy it now. All right, one of our first other auctions tonight is going to be the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. This is a very nice copy, an original from 1986. This is in shrink wrap of hop sticker. This is the Vinnie Vincent Invasion, shrink wrap and hop sticker with the original inner sleeve, and this is going to be a $35 start. Extremely nice vinyl, Vinnie Vincent Invasion. The vinyl is near mint. It has the original inner sleeve. The cover has the shrink wrap and the hop sticker. That's now up for bid, $35 start. Vinnie Vincent Invasion, shrink wrap, hop sticker, very nice copy, $35 start. Boy, we got a lot of KISS stuff over here. Let me see what else I've got over here. Let's go ahead and start working on a few more of these figures. This is K, I, S, and S. We got all 4 of them here. And thanks to Paul, he's got all this stuff tagged and ready to sell for us. Got a lot of 4 action figures here. This is, well, let me just show them to you. Vinnie Vincent's up for auction. We have a $35 bid, a $35 bid, and a $40 bid. Here's our first set of McFarlane action figures we're going to be selling. This is going to be a $45 start. $45 start. And they're all, of course, new and sealed. Very nice condition. And the only problem is Catman, Mr. Peter here, is slightly opened. Yeah, he's got a slight break in the seam there. Hope y'all can see that. Just a slight break. He's never been opened or removed, but there is a slight dislocation of the plastic there. So that's up for bid. All 4 of these for a $45 start. So all 4 of these for a $45 start. This is K, I, S, and S. They're all there. Ace, Paul, Gene, and Peter. That's a $45 start for those 4 McFarlane figures. $45 start for those. So if you want to bid on those, you can put Kiss Figures or McFarlane or something of that nature to let me know that you're bidding on them. Okay, Kiss is at 45, 48, 50, and now 50. We have a restock of Van Morrison Moondance. Van Morrison Moondance is $33.99. That is cut from the analog tape. $33.99 for Moondance. And new and sealed, I wish I had more of these. I didn't know exactly what it was going to look like. Now that I see what it is, I wish I had more, but we'll get more if we need them. Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House, $29.99. Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House, $29.99. That's new and sealed. I have 1 available. Also, another restock from Iron Maiden, Live After Death. Live After Death is $44.99. Live After Death. That's a 2 LP remaster, and it also includes their book, just like the original. I have 1 of those for $44.99. Collins first on Haunted House. Let's go ahead and take a waiting list for this. It's only Tuesday. I know I can get more of these, so if you want in on this record, let me know, and I'll order more, and they'll be here before the end of the week. I know Colin Butler's getting this one. Then Cynthia and Toby, let me know if you're okay with a waiting list, and then anybody else just in time for Halloween. So final call on Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Brandon Jackson's at $55. Or I shouldn't say final call. I should say first call, because we have a lot of bidders on that. Not many people set out. Brandon Jackson's at $55 on the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. And one more time, we've got all 4 of these Kiss McFarlane figures up for bid. Looking for a $45 start. Looking for a $45 start on all 4 of them before I make those a buy it now. There's Iron Maiden again. Also Wasp. The best of Wasp. I ordered all this metal. If it doesn't sell tonight, definitely have it ready for Thursday night's metal show. By the way, Thursday night's metal show is going to mostly be metal auctions. We don't have a lot of full metal bins, just FYI, looking ahead on Thursday. But if you like metal records, we're probably going to be auctioning at least 50 or 60 auctions. So Wasp, best of Wasp. That's sold to Darren Wortman. Vinnie Vincent Invasion has new bids. We were at 55. Then we were at 57 and 60. We do have a couple of people on the Chilling Thrilling waiting list. Also, the Polar Express. This is Polar Express, $31.99. Original motion picture soundtrack to the Polar Express. It don't have the sticker, but this is on ice-colored vinyl. This is on ice-colored vinyl, $31.99. Wasp was $46.99. If anybody else wants on that waiting list, let me know. That's a 2 LP Wasp, new and sealed. This is our first bin of the night. This is all new and sealed vinyl. New releases, new restocks, back-ordered lists that finally come in. This is all brand new stuff. First come, first serve, new. And Vinnie Vincent Invasion is up for auction. This is an OG from 1986. Shrink wrap and hype sticker, has the original inner sleeve. That's a top copy. Brandon Jackson's at $60. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that's on Grinch green vinyl. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, $36.99. And Lost in Translation, that is music from the motion picture. Now I remember when this went out of print or out of stock about a year ago, we had a couple copies left. I sold them on Discogs for like $75 and $77. I had them listed for like $89.99. So that's been out of stock. I don't know why I had one back ordered, but Lost in Translation, $31.99. And Dazed and Confused, this is volume 1. It's a 2 LP purple vinyl, $39.99. All right, I think everybody's done on Vinnie Vincent, so final call on that for $60. And if anybody wants to buy it now on these 4 Kiss figures, The 4 Kiss McFarlane figures are $45. That's a buy it now if anybody wants those. I'm going to put them right over here with the Kiss Revenge ad. If anybody wants in on those, that's a $45 buy it now. Let's see what else I have over here. We have, let's see here. I think I've got some other ones. I got another different set of McFarlanes here. I'm going to try these. I'm going through this first tub of action figures and whatnots that I have in here. Kiss merch being number 1, we'll go through it till it's all sold, and we'll go through until everything is at least shown, you know. So Vinnie Vincent, let's go ahead and tag that, Tanner. That is sold to Brandon Jackson for $60, and Clay Moore is going to get all 4 of those figures for $45. These 4 Kiss McFarlane figures. These are sold to Clay Moore. Clay, all 4 of these are sold to you for $45. Those are sold to Clay Moore for $45. Okay, now our next set is another set of McFarlanes. These are, let's see here. Let me show you these. This is a $35 start. $35 start on this set of 4. Originally sold at KB Toys. These look really nice. Absolutely pretty much no damage to these. They have also the mini records with them. There was Gene, there's Peter, there's Paul, and there's Ace. Those 4 are going to be a $35 start. So those 4 are a $35 start. All 4 of those for a $35 start. Okay, where did I get to? Dazed and Confused. I've also got Dazed and Confused Volume 2. So Dazed and Dazed and Confused Volume 2, $39.99 each for those. And now that's what I call Yacht Rock, $29.99. That's also on colored vinyl. Now that's what I call Yacht Rock. That is a 2 LP colored vinyl compilation, and that is a that's $29.99. $29.99. Now that's what I call Yacht Rock. That's $29.99. I have another Kiss ad here. That's a reprint, framed, and that's the loudest band in the world, Kiss Creatures of the Night. This is a reprint of the Creatures of the Night. One of the last things I grabbed in the back was this whole stack of framed posters, and this is, we have a bunch of them. We've already sold one, I've shown another, and here's the next one, Creatures of the Night, which is a reprint ad, and this is a $20 start. Framed, $20 start on that. Okay, back up to the Pablo Cruz is on here. Yeah, Pablo Cruz, Love Will Find a Way. It is on here. Yep, Love Will Find a Way, of course. It wouldn't be Yacht Rock without Pablo. The Best of Sam Cooke, $28.99 for The Best of Sam Cooke. Fantastic music. That's a single LP compilation, $28.99, $28.99. And we did get a restock of White Zombie. This is Devil Music Volume 1, La Sexta Risto from Music on Vinyl, $39.99, $39.99. So final call, if you want to get a bid in on the Kiss figures, that's the set of 4 McFarlanes there. That's a $35 start. We do have a bid on this for $20. Michael McCarter's at $20 on that, and Chris DiLorenzo's at $35 on the Kiss figures. Brian C. wants a White Zombie. That's so to Brian C. Also, Killing Joke, Nighttime. Killing Joke is $39.99. That's new and sealed from Music on Vinyl, $39.99. Joe Satriani, Surfing with the Alien, that is $39.99. Music on Vinyl, Joe Satriani. Also, Ministry, The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. Ministry, that is $39.99. The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. Those are all new and sealed. Let me do a quick run through that, and then we'll go ahead and go through one of our first crates of new vintage stuff I think John has ready for us. But I do have a ton of new vinyl. I've got 4 more crates of new vinyl to go through. 4 more crates of new vinyl. Final call on these auctions. Michael McCarter's at $20 on the Kiss ad, and Chris DiLorenzo is at $35 on the 4 figures. That's all 4 of them. Chris DiLorenzo's at $35, so we're about to sell all those. Okay, Mud Crutch. One more time. I'm going to go through these very quickly. Mud Crutch is $31.99. Slayer at the Big 4 Festival, red vinyl, $39.99. Also, Colors is $31.99. Uh-oh, we had 2 different bids on this. Tony Reese was in first. Michael McCarter, Tony Reese had already bid $20. So actually, Michael McCarter, you're out. Tony Reese was in first on that. We have Eddie Pasir on Mud Crutch. That's sold to Eddie Pasir. And we have Queensryche Empire, $46.99. Queensryche Empire is $46.99 for Queensryche Empire. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99 on Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death was $49.99. Mad Season is $39.99. Alice Cooper Killer, $46. Also, Hard Rock Heretics compilation, $31.99. Rocktober, Love and Rockets is $31.99. That's Love and Rockets self-titled. The Very Best of Electric Light Orchestra, $36.99. $36.99 on the Very Best of Electric Light Orchestra. Van Morrison Moondance, $33.99. Iron Maiden Live After Death, $44.99. Polar Express soundtrack, $31. How the Grinch Stole Christmas was $36.99. Lost in Translations, $31.99. Dazed and Confused, that's a 2LP purple vinyl, $39.99. Dazed and Confused white with red splatter bloodshot eyes vinyl, $39.99. Yacht Rock, now that's what I call Yacht Rock, $29.99. The Best of Sam Cooke was $28.99. White Zombie, $39.99. We also had Killing Joke, Joe Satriani, and Ministry, all from Music on Vinyl, $39.99. So we got new bids on this. Michael McCarter's at $25, Tony Reese is at $26, and we had one bid on the figures. Chris DiLorenzo, he gets all four of those sold for $35. Chris DiLorenzo, he gets all four of those sold for $35. Larry Underhill's bid just came in. Larry, that had, I'd already said sold. I would have loved to take in your bid. That came in just a hair late. I'd already done a final call. Actually, I did a final call a few times on that, begging somebody to bid again, but we only had one bid on that. So that is sold, unfortunately, for a lot of people, except Chris, who just got a great deal at $35. Our next auction is going to be, I think, more figures. I got a lot of figures to go through tonight. I got another set. This is going to be a $55 start on these, and I've got some more albums to auction too. I think I've got another Vinnie Vincent, but I'll see what we have. We'll figure out what we have in here. So back up to the top. So Larry Underhill's bid came in. Let me remind everybody, if you're done bidding, just say out. Tony Reese is at $26 on the Creatures ad. Michael McCarter, you're out. Patrick Carter wants the Killing Joke. That's sold to Patrick Carter. This is sold to Patrick Carter. Also, Clay Moore wants Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death. That's sold to Clay Moore. And Clay Moore was bidding on the other figures, Paul. We already had a set of figures we already sold. And George Ellis wants LR. And LR was maybe Love and Rockets. Maybe he'll let us know right quick what LR was. I'm going to grab our next crate, but first let me introduce these next four figures. This is going to be a $55 start for these. This is going to be KISS. These are by BST AXN. BST Features, BST Articulation, and BST Assortment. $55 start for these four. This is a $55 start. There's Ace, Gene, Starchild, Paul, and Catman Peter. That's a $55 start for those four. Those look very nice. Overall, they're all near mint. George Ellis wants Love and Rockets. That's so to George Ellis. That's what he wanted. And we had KISS, the Creatures of the Night ad. I think we are done on this. Tony Reese has it for $26. That's a final call. Tony Reese has that for $26. And just waiting for Michael McCarter to say in or out. Let me go ahead and grab our next crate. Let's go ahead and go through. I think this next crate only really has one. It only has a couple titles. And these are new releases, actually. So let me go ahead and show you some of the new releases. I'm going to show you some of the new releases and let you know what's in, especially if you pre-ordered something. First, we have Zach Bryan, the new Zach Bryan album. This is a 2LP, new, $39.99. There was a pre-order for Zach Bryan. The Zach Bryan pre-order was Joseph Dela Cruz, Leslie King, Dusty Oliver, Sherry Darnell, Michael Hackett, Chris Kirkley, and Nick Humphrey. That's everybody who pre-ordered the new Zach Bryan. I actually have these on hand. They're in my hand. Zach Bryan is $39.99. Let's go ahead and sell the KISS ad. Never to hear back from Michael McCarter, but we're going to sell that to Tony Reese for $26. The figures, we have a $55 bid with Jimmy LaCroix on the figures. Jimmy has that for $55. That's going twice, going 3 times. I do have a KISS record in here. Gene Simmons picture disc. Got a new Gene Simmons picture disc. That's new, $38.99 for Gene Simmons. There was a waiting list for that. Clay Moore. Clay Moore was waiting for one of those, and Clay, we got you one. That's the Gene Simmons KISS picture disc, $38.99. So if you're watching for the first time, we're going through new vinyl. There may be a KISS record in there, like you just seen with Gene, but most of this is going to be, most of these are new releases and new LPs. New releases and new LPs that we got in from various distributors. We also have some vintage OG stuff. And pretty much all night, we're going to be auctioning KISS merchandise, whether it's toys or posters or records or some CDs. And this is night 3 of KISS. This is the third night in a third week in a row that we've done Tuesday nights for KISS merchandise. Third Tuesday in a row. So we're getting to the tail end of this collection. We still got a lot of great stuff, including some original stuff. So that's what we're having there. So final call on the figures. I'm going to go ahead and introduce this next auction. This is also from this collection. This is a $335 start. Let me repeat that, $335 start. These are fantastically framed. The original KISS picture disc. These are the original KISS picture disc. $335 start for these. $335 start. 335. They're all very, very well framed. There's Gene, there's Peter, Paul, and Ace. All four picture disc, original KISS solo album picture disc, and they're very, very nicely framed. That is a $335 start. $335 start. Let's go ahead and sell these figures to Jimmy LaCroix for $55. He gets those for $55. If anybody wants in on the picture discs that are framed, $335. We got Gene Simmons there. He's new and sealed. We did get more of the Rush Dreaming Out Loud Volume 2. If y'all remember last week, we had Rush, this live unofficial Volume 1. There was a few people waiting for Volume 2. I was like, I don't know if I can get Volume 2. And then some people's like, if you can, I'll go ahead and take one. And that was Don Alker, Anthony Barone, and Darren Wortman. So if anybody wants Volume 2, I have it right here. It's a live Rush unofficial 2LP, $39.99. Limelight, Mystic Rhythms, Closer to the Heart, Show Don't Tell, Leave That Thing Alone, The Rhythm Method, The Tree, Xanadu, Hemispheres, Tom Sawyer, Force 10, YYZ, and Bravado. That's Volume 2, $39.99. That is sold to Paul Brothers. Also, we did get a restock of Metallica, Garage Days Revisited, $29.99. There was a couple people waiting for that because I didn't realize I had sold out of it. That was Alex Unrain and Ron Duffield. And that's Metallica, the $5.98 Garage Days Revisited EP, $29.99. Let me go ahead and grab. So there's the solo disc. I've got another auction over here to run, which is going to be the Ace Frehley solo album. We're going to run it by itself, once again, for just a $1 start. Ace Frehley, VG Plus condition, VG Plus condition cover. We're going to run Ace for a $1 start. Ace Frehley. It has the original inner sleeve. The vinyl's a very clean VG Plus. That's going to be put up for auction, sold to the highest bidder, $1 start. Ace Frehley, $1 start on that. That is now up for bid. Next is Metallica. That's sold to Rob Band. Also, Stevie Ray Vaughan. This is live. Music City, USA, $44.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Music City, USA. This is a new live unofficial from Stevie Ray Vaughan. If you pre-order this, it's in. From Austin, Texas, 1984, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Music City, USA. It's a 2LP unofficial from Parachute. Kyle Gregory, Matt Algram, Brian White, Debbie Blair, Chris DeMoss, R. Wayne Heat, Josie Wells, John Ambrosic, Andrew Sansparino, Michael Knapp, and Lillian McCurry all pre-ordered that. I have 4 extras. I have 4 extras of those to sell. 4 extra Stevie Ray Vaughan unofficials. Final call if anybody wants to bid on all 4 of these picture disc, original 1978 picture disc. They're framed very, very nicely. Very, very nicely framed. And that is going to be a starting bid of $335. If you don't get a bid, then you can buy it now. Ace Frehley, we have 111, 5510. Michael Corbell wants a Stevie Ray Vaughan, and James Raynor's at 15 on Ace. Another huge release for this week, Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon, 50th Anniversary Edition. Now, if you remember, the Dark Side of the Moon came out as a box set. It came out as a box set only 50th Anniversary release. And the only way you could get this remix, this 50th Anniversary remix, was in the box set. Now they've decided to reissue it by itself, and that's $36.99. That's a gatefold 50th Anniversary. It's actually a remaster, but it has a slightly different mix to it, and that is Dark Side of the Moon, $36.99. There was a pre-order for that. Dark Side of the Moon. Scott Corcoran, Kenny Bell, Jason Fornerat, Chris Kingsley, Jeff Malwitz, Jerry Stone, Tawana Bennett, Stephanie Wildwoman, David Schroeder, Steve Howe, Kyle Gregory, Jeremy Vaught, Cynthia Herdren, and Jonathan Berg. That's everybody who pre-ordered the new Pink Floyd 50th Anniversary Dark Side of the Moon. Stevie Ray Vaughan is $44.99. All right, Ace Frehley's at $20 with Josie Sinkbell, the Ace Frehley solo album. I'm going to go ahead and make this a buy it now for $335. If anybody wants to get all 4 of these framed, that's a buy it now, $335 if anybody wants all 4 of those. I'll set that right over here with the Kiss Revenge ad. That's the 4 Kiss framed solo ads. $335 on that. I think I have more figures over here. Let me see what I have left in this box. Also, is this a blanket? What do we have here? A blanket? Let's see what Paul's got us here. A Snuggie and a blanket. I think this is the blanket. Okay. Very clean blanket and a very clean Snuggie. I think this is the blanket. Yeah, this is the Kiss blanket. Let's take a look at it. It's very nice. This guy, if he had something in his collection, it was usually very well taken care of, especially most of the clothes were unworn, just like the blankets and everything else you see here. I don't know how well I can show this to you. It's going to be a $55 start. If I can show you what it at least somewhat looks like, you may be familiar with it. It's going to be a $55 start. So we got a Snuggie and we got a blanket. We'll show this. I believe this is what the blanket was first. So $55 start. It's kind of got, let's see what we got here. It's kind of got those caricature emblems of them. I don't know if this is exact artwork or anything, just their 4 faces there. But yeah, just a cloth, frayed, has Kiss up at the top. That is a $55 start. It's been amazing how many people's asked for the blankets, the rugs, and the tapestries we've had. That's been one of the biggest requests, and we still got that huge rug back there. We don't know how to do that yet. So that's up for bid, $55 start. You already pulled Paul Brothers Pink Floyd. Yeah. Okay, new bid on Ace Frehley. Anthony Barone was at $22. Joe Barrios also wants a Pink Floyd. And this is now a going once, going twice. Anthony Barone has Ace Frehley for $22. The blankets at $55. Also, I don't know if Joshua Cross is watching, but this is Witchcraft Nucleus, $38.99. This is Witchcraft Nucleus, limited official reissue of the 2016 album by Sweden's 70s influenced doom rock behemoth. Witchcraft is $38.99. That's new and sealed. New and sealed. Does it have a poster? These here, now are you talking about Ace or Pink Floyd? The Pink Floyd has both posters just like the original, all the contents just like the original. Ace is just the original inner sleeve. Ace Frehley just has the original inner sleeve there. And of course the blanket's a $55 start. Pink Floyd is $36.99. So this next crate, we had the new Zach Bryan album, $39.99. Zach Bryan was $39.99. Also, Gene Simmons picture disc, new and sealed, $38.99. Rush, Dreaming Out Loud, Volume 2, $39.99. Metallica, Garage Days Revisited, $29.99. Also, Stevie Ray Vaughan is $44.99. And Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, $36.99. And I was going to show this Witchcraft record. I know Joshua wanted it, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside for him. But I wanted to show it. If anybody else wants one, I can get them. And that's a Witchcraft Nucleus. $38.99. Christopher Morris wants a Pink Floyd, and so does Ryan Christie. Shane Devers wants a Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's so to Shane Devers. And Sherry gets that last Metallica Garage Days. We have a new bid on Kiss Ace Frehley. Kiss Ace Frehley, that is Josie Sinkbell's at $23, and that means Anthony Barone, you're outbid. Let me know if you want back in. If not, we'll go ahead and wrap that up. Let's go ahead and go through one of the first crates of vintage we have priced. Also, I think he's got a small but mighty crate of Kiss LPs, like maybe a handful. And we may go ahead and offer some of these as a buy it now. Let's take a look what I have in here. I know for sure we need to auction Frehley's Comet and Unplugged. I also have a 81 OG copy of The Elder. And yeah, let me go ahead and pull some of these out. Actually, may have to auction, keep a Kiss auction up at all times. We may have to auction these. But let's see what we have here in our first crate of new vintage arrivals. I think we have some check condition stuff. I think we have some check condition new arrivals, so let me bring those over. If you're, we're about to wrap up the other two that I have over there, but let me bring this to the stage. I'm going to take a quick peek in it and see what we have. Yeah, it looks like great new classic rock and pop and a little bit of blues in here too. Vintage new arrivals. All right. So let's go ahead and sell Ace Frehley. This is sold to Josie Sinkbell for $23. If anybody wants the blanket, it's a $55 buy it now on the Kiss blanket. So that's a first come, first serve as a buy it now. If anybody wants that, $55 buy it now on the Kiss blanket. I'll put that over here with the picture disc and the Kiss Revenge ad. Here's another framed poster. Now this one I can actually call original. It's something a little bit later, but this is from the Kiss Cruise. Rock and Roll Legacy, October 30th through November 4th, 2019, Miami to Great Stirrup Cay, Bahamas. And that is going to be a $25 start. That's the Kiss Cruise. That's a framed ad, $25 start. That's now up for auction. Paul Brothers says he'll take the Kiss blanket for $55. Actually, I think Paul had that marked for us to start at $75. I went ahead and said $55, and it is sold to Paul Brothers. There that is. I have another Paul Stanley solo album. We sold one earlier that was VG. Here's one that I think was actually left over from last week. This is the Kiss Paul Stanley solo album, and the vinyl is actually an EX condition, which is very clean. It's just a couple marks from being EX Plus to near mint minus, and this is the Paul Stanley solo album. We're going to start this one at $20. We're going to start this one at $20. There's the original inner sleeve. There's the cover. It has a retail price sticker on it from Music Magnus. Just the original inner sleeve, VG Plus cover, EX vinyl. This was a gift for every person that was on the cruise. There you go. So if you were on the Kiss Cruise, you got one of these. And that was the Kiss Cruise. That's framed, $25 start on that. All right, so let's go through the new vintage arrivals. I'm going to keep Kiss auctions going until I run out of stuff, which I probably won't for the next few hours. We got a lot to do. David Bowie, Station to Station, VG Plus condition, $24.99. David Bowie, Station to Station. That's on the original tan RCA label, VG Joshua, on that Joshua Cross. I just showed it. He was on a waiting list for it. Robert Johnson, King of the Delta Blues Singers. Robert Johnson is VG Plus, $24.99. King of the Delta Blues Singers, Robert Johnson. That's volume 2. VG Plus condition, $24.99. Paul Stanley is at $20, now $35, and now $36. And final call if you want to get a bid in on that before I make it a buy it now. Styx, Paradise Theater. Styx is in VG condition, $9.99 for Styx, Paradise Theater. VG condition, $9.99. Dire Straits. Dire Straits is in VG condition, $14.99. It has a feelable mark on side 1. A feelable mark on side 1. That's why we have denoted it VG. That's $14.99. That's Dire Straits' self-titled debut. And Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson, Secrets. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. EX condition, $17.99. Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson, Secrets. EX, $17.99. Wes Montgomery, March 6, 1925 to June 15, 1968. Looks like a Wes Montgomery compilation memorial album on Riverside. Also VG condition, $14.99. Let's go ahead and sell the Kiss Cruise. If anybody wants to buy it now on that for $25, it's a buy it now for $25. I'll put it over here with the Revenge ad and the 4 picture discs. That's the only 3 things that have not got a buy it now yet. Let me go over here and see what we have left in the figures. This is an Eric Carr kind of framed plaque. Looks like a photograph, and it's framed with a nameplate at the bottom. And we have that tagged needing a $35 start. That is Eric Carr from Kiss, the drummer, one of the drummers. And that is a $35 start. It's like on this hard acrylic type thing. It's got a screw down photograph and a nameplate. Kind of vintage. $35 start on that. Eric Carr. We'll call that whatever you want to call it. That's a $35 start. Back up to the top. Paul Stanley was at $36, $40, and $41. Micah Santo on Dire Straits. That's sold to Micah Santo. Bob Riger is at $45 on the Paul Stanley. Jimmy LaCroix says he'll take the Kiss Cruise ad. That's sold to Jimmy LaCroix for $25. The Kiss Cruise ad is sold to Jimmy LaCroix. Next is Kiss Blow My Fuse. I don't know when those are due out, honestly. We have Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton, EX Condition, $22.99. Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton, EX Condition, $22.99. Sarah Long wants RJ. RJ was Robert Johnson. Sell that to Sarah Long. And we have, as the Kiss Revenge, the pictures on the back of the album. I will show it in just a second. It's actually like a reprint of an ad that probably would have been in a record store. This is A Decade of Rock and Roll, an REO Speedwagon Greatest Hits, VG Condition, $19.99. REO Speedwagon, A Decade of Rock and Roll, 1970-1980 compilation. That's VG, $19.99. All right, Bob Riger is the high bidder on Paul Stanley for $45. Brian Miller, let me know if you want back in. That's going twice and going 3 times. And James Gang Rides Again. This is James Gang Rides Again. VG Plus, $14.99. James Gang Rides Again. It looks like Kicks is due out October 27th, 2023. If you pre-ordered Kicks, Eddie, and anybody else, I have no idea. I post these pre-orders. If I could keep up with those pre-order dates, that would be amazing. People ask me, and I'm like, honestly, I don't know. But thanks to Craig and lots of other great people that's watching that helps me out, they help me share those dates. So yes, it looks like October 27th, which means if you pre-ordered an album and it's due out October 27th, your invoice won't come until the following Monday. That's how that works. So, and of course, those pre-order dates are always attached to the original pre-order. Christopher Morris wants the REO Speedwagon. Let's go ahead and sell Bob Riger. Brian Miller, that just came in. $46. Brian Miller, $46. That was, I would scroll down to the bottom, and Bob, that was on my screen. But I'm going to go ahead and make this a buy it now. If anybody wants this, a $35 buy it now for this Eric Carr picture frame plaque thingy. So Bob, you got very unlucky there. Brian Miller has bid $40. He said, you know what? I'm going to give you a $1 more bump. $46 on the Paul Stanley. EX Condition. EX Condition. All right, Kiss. This is a Cycle Circus. Now this says Commemorative Edition Poster number 5, Cycle Circus Album Art, released September 1998. This says Kiss Commemorative Edition Poster number 5, Cycle Circus Album Art. This is going to be a $35 start. Cycle Circus Album Art, $35 start for that. Commemorative Edition Poster. And this one I will actually ship rolled. So this will be shipped out of the frame rolled to you. And yeah, we'll ship this out of the frame and rolled to you. That's the Kiss Cycle Circus. The other smaller ads, yeah, we'll ship those flat. Yeah, those are, we can get those in one of those elongated boxes. This is going to be a little bit tougher. We'll have to ship these rolled in a tube. Those will be shipped flat. The other small ones, and this is one of the last small ones I have. But yeah, we can get those in like a 18 by 8 or 8, what are those 18 size boxes we have. Bob's at 47 on Paul Stanley. Eric Carr is sold to David Hesse. This is sold to David Hesse for a $35 buy it now. And Brian Miller says he's out on Paul Stanley. Bob Riger has that for 47, final call. And the Psycho Circus is at 35, now 37. Back to the bin. Todd Rundgren, Initiation. This is all new vintage arrivals, check condition, so I'm letting you know the condition of the vinyl. This is EX Condition, $17.99 for Todd Rundgren, Initiation. And Joe Cocker, we had his first album. This is his second album, Joe Cocker, VG Condition, $14.99. VG Condition, $14.99 on Joe Cocker. Led Zeppelin 4 is a 75 Presswell press, EX Condition, $59.99. EX Condition, $59.99. That was pressed in 1975, a Presswell press. 75 press on that. All right, let's go ahead and sell Bob Riger. That is sold to, or let's sell Paul Stanley to Bob Riger for $47. Jimmy LaCroix, let me know if you want back in on the poster. Cynthia has that for $37. That is a final call. And like I said, this poster will be shipped to you rolled in a tube. Delaney and Bonnie and Friends on tour with Eric Clapton. VG Plus Condition, $14.99. Delaney and Bonnie and Friends on tour with Eric Clapton. VG Plus, $14.99. Jimmy's out. Final call on Cycle Circus for $37. I got one more, possibly one more. I don't know what's in the bin of Kiss records. Kiss solo album to auction, and this is Ace Frehley. VG Plus Condition, $20 start. Ace Frehley, VG Plus Condition. It has the original inner sleeve. VG Plus on the vinyl, $20 start. original inner sleeve. It does have a clip corner and about a VG or VG Plus cover. $20 start on Ace Frehley. That's our next Kiss record. I got a music from Elder to auction. I got an Unplugged to auction. Got some pretty desirable Kiss records to auction also. Now, John M. put IAMM. I'm not for sure on that. Are those real autographs? These are not real autographs on the Cycle Circus. No, those are not real autographs. Cynthia's at $37, and that's a final call. Jetstream wants Joe Cocker. That is sold to Jetstream, Joe Cocker. Next is the Beatles 62 to 66 compilation. This is an Apple Winchester press, VG Plus condition, $34.99. VG Plus condition, $34.99. VG Plus condition, $34.99. Albert Collins, Robert Cray, and Johnny Copeland. That's in VG Plus condition, $14.99. That's on Alligator Records. Also, we have the Best of ZZ Top, VG condition, $14.99. That's the Best of ZZ Top. Also, let's sell this. Kiss Cycle Circus, that's sold to Cynthia for $37. We'll ship that rolled in a tube. Just to clarify that, if you want to get in on the Ace Frehley VG Plus condition, that's a $20 start. $20 start. What did I just step on? I just stepped on something that shot across the room. I have another poster just like that one. Once again, this is going to be a $35 start. This is other Cycle Circus artwork. Commemorative edition poster number 4. Same thing. We'll ship this rolled in a tube, and this is a $35 start. This is Cycle Circus. This is commemorative edition poster number 4 from the Cycle Circus comic book. Looks like a very well done print. That's also a $35 start. There's our next auction. Let me actually put Ace here, and I'm going to put this poster here. So that's another Kiss poster, $35 start. Sarah Long first on ZZ Top, and Chris B. Jack is second, and Jetstream wants the showdown with Robert Cray. That's so to Jetstream. Next is James Taylor, Mudslide Slim, VG condition, $12.99. This is Mudslide Slim and the Blue Horizon. That's James Taylor. VG condition, $12.99. Cynthia's in at $35, and I'm going to go ahead and make Ace Frehley a $20 buy it now. If anybody wants the VG Plus copy of Ace Frehley, $20 buy it now on that. If I say rolled in a tube, that means you don't get the frame. Yes, I do that for multiple reasons. One, we can charge less because it's going to cost a lot less to ship it. If you had to ship this in a frame, it would be quite costly to ship it like that. The bigger the package. We can ship something rolled in a tube for much less, thank goodness, because posters would be, if you had to ship all these posters framed, it would be very expensive, and there'd be a lot of broken glass in the mail. It would take a lot more time to pack them too. So we ship a lot of posters rolled that way, and we will probably just literally throw the frame in the trash. But if you're local, you can come and pick it up. You can come pick it up. But yeah, I just went and picked up 3 things at I had 3 different posters framed at my local frame shop. One, to have it framed, was $284. The other was $176, and I paid $94. 3 different things. The $94 frame, it was about this size. It cost about $94 to have it framed. And then the big Star Wars poster was a $284 frame. Very nice, but she does a fantastic job. That's glass, anti-UV stuff. Here's our next auction. This is a 2002 Grunts Hotter Than Hell set. All 4 of them, $75 start. This is the 2002 Grunts Hotter Than Hell series, $75 start. We have all 4 of them. There's Ace, there's Gene, and then we also have Paul and Peter. All 4 of the Grunts from Hotter Than Hell. That is going to be a $75 start, all 4 of those. Also, Kevin Kubina got the Ace Frehley for a $20 buy it now. And Cynthia is the one and only bidder on Cycle Circus. She has that for $35, and we're about to sell it to her. We're about to sell this to her. Cycle Circus, final call. The frame poster there, $35, which will be shipped rolled in a tube, I should clarify. Okay, let's go ahead and try to finish up this bin. We have Don Henley Building the Perfect Beast, VG Plus condition, $14.99. Don Henley Building the Perfect Beast, VG Plus condition, $14.99. Jim Croce, The Life and Times of Jim Croce, VG condition, $9.99. Gatefold, very nice. Jim Croce on that original ABC Blocks label. VG condition, $9.99. The Life and Times of Jim Croce. Dan Popovich is at 75 on the Grunts figures, going twice, going 3 times. I'm going to sell some of these pretty fast if no one else bids. Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite, self-titled. Kid Dynamite, VG Plus condition from 1976. VG Plus condition, $17.99. $17.99 on Kid Dynamite. Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses. VG Plus condition, $14.99 on Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses. Also, we have the Live Kinks. The Live Kinks is VG Plus condition, $19.99 for the Kinks, the Live Kinks, and that's a 1977 pressing. All right, the Cycle Circus poster is also sold to Cynthia for $35, and we have these 4 figures sold to Dan Popovich for $75. Those are sold to Dan Popovich, $75. Those 4 Grunts, Hotter Than Hell figures are all sold. Tanner, I'll lay those right there. Let me go grab our next 2 auctions. Let me show a few more records first. This is King Crimson, VG Plus $34.99 for King Crimson Islands. VG Plus $34.99. Outcast, Atlanteans. It's been a while since I've said that. Outcast, I hope I got that one right. EX condition, $44.99. Outcast, or is it AT Aliens? This caused a lot of problems for me for a long time. And I don't know, this may be an older copy actually. Is this from 1996? John didn't put a year on it. Wow, is this actually from 1996? If so, I don't recall ever having an original of that. Outcast, that's EX condition, $44.99. And Hank Williams Jr.'s Greatest Hits, that's a VG copy for $12.99. Has the Croce box set arrived? I honestly do not know. I hadn't got through all the new vinyl yet, but I don't remember tagging that yet, David. I don't really know. So new vinyl, this is Tuesday. New vinyl could show up today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and so new releases kind of come in all throughout the week. So if it's not here tonight, that doesn't mean we haven't got it. It could be here tomorrow. It could be here Thursday. It could be here Friday. Let me go ahead and empty out one of our first tubs. And Stacy, I will try to find that pink t-shirt. I think it's over here. I'm almost done with our first tub, which was almost completely full of action figures. I've almost went through these, and I'm going to go ahead and bring these over, which is the Mr. Potato Head figures. So, at Lians. Atlians, something like that. Yeah, that one always bothered me. Okay, here's another part of that KISS commemorative edition poster number 3. The reunion announcement, April 16th, 1996, aboard the USS Intrepid. I've watched that before on YouTube. When they made their announcement, they're having the reunion, the hottest band in the world. That's going to be a $35 start for that as well. That's the KISS commemorative edition poster number 3. The reunion announcement aboard the USS Intrepid, April 16th, 1996. I hadn't even turned 1 year old yet. I wasn't even a year old yet. That's a $35 start. Our next figures here are going to be KISS Mr. Potato Head. Wow. KISS Mr. Potato Head. They did everything with KISS, didn't they? Mr. Potato Head. We have all 4 of them. They're going to be a $45 start. $45 start. Mr. Potato Head KISS figures. I guess that's supposed to be Peter. That's definitely Gene. He's got his tongue out. $45 start. That is Paul Stanley. This is a $45 start, and this is all 4 of these Mr. Potato Head figures. And there's Ace. $45 start on those from Hasbro. All 4 of those up for bid. Okay, back up to the top. Make sure I hadn't missed any comments. We have, do you have the new Van Halen box sets? We do. They're $134.99. Can I see the label on Outcast? You can. This actually might be I'll be very shocked if this got slipped in and it's a 96 copy, but it certainly looks like it. It's not a new pressing. It's an EX condition. It has matrix number 73008 26029-1-D-RE-2. It has NRP in the dead wax, and that's Outcast, and that is EX condition $44.99. Cynthia Herdren's at $45 and $45, so Cynthia has that for $45. Michael Jackson Bad, VG condition $14.99. For Michael Jackson Bad, VG condition $14.99. Yes, this all came from one person in New York. All this was his stuff. The Beatles is a Optimal Media Press, 180 gram, Abbey Road, VG Plus condition, $26.99. An optical media press. I've never heard of that before. Of course, there is over 700 different versions of Abbey Road. VG Plus condition, $26.99. And we have a Led Zeppelin House of the Holy with the original strip. And that's a 73 OG CTH press, VG condition, $32.99. VG condition, $32.99. And this does have Robert Lugwood mastering. It's in VG condition, $32.99. Okay, if anybody wants this poster, it's a $35 buy it now. The hottest band in the world reunion announcement poster. That is a $35 buy it now. That will come shipped rolled in a tube, $35. Hottest band in the world. That is a buy it now. Jetstream first on Led Zeppelin. That was House of the Holy. Sarah Long was second. Final call on the Mr. Potato Head figures. Cynthia has those for $45. And that's a final call on those. Final call on those 4 Mr. Potato Head figures. I'm actually going to grab our next 2 KISS auctions. And if no one's bid by the time I come back and start introducing these, I'm going to go ahead and sell it. I've got another one of these KISS commemorative posters. We'll run this one. And let's see what I have over here. I have one of these gigantic figures here, which I'm actually going to hand to Tanner. And Tanner, I probably need to do a comp on that one more time, but I've kind of forgot actually. I had a price in mind, but I think I know, but we'll run it one more time. Okay, no one else has bid. So Outcast first, does it say, Outcast sold if it doesn't say clean version on the label. Unauthorized duplication, let me look here on side C, let me flip this one over. I don't see anything about clean version, at least anywhere on side C or D. And then there's side B. I think this is what you're looking for. That actually may be 96. That would have been hot picture worthy if so. Didn't even know we had that in the back. So sell that to Sean Jones. Let's go ahead and sell all 4 of the Mr. Potato Head figures to Cynthia for $45. Sell those to Cynthia for $45. And here's our next poster. Our next poster is going to be KISS, the commemorative edition poster number 2, featuring the original art from the historic Alive Worldwide 96-97 tour. There's another one. And these down at the bottom do say 97 KISS catalog, and that's going to be a $35 start. That's KISS commemorative edition poster number 2. The catalog number, let me read that right quick. This is 7730082602914. Okay. Music from the Elder. Let's do this. Don't get this one in often. And this looks like a very nice copy at first glance. This is KISS, Music from the Elder. Looks like it's a 1981 pressing. Gatefold, Music from the Elder. It looks like about a VG Plus cover. The disc is very clean, very nice. 1981, $45 start. $45 start. This is KISS, Music from the Elder. $45 start on that. Size of the posters. Well, there's an album. It's about an album and 2/3. But I can get up my ruler and measure it in just a second. Music from the Elder, 1981 press, and that's going to be it looks like there's a little bit of damage here, and other than that, it looks like it's very nice. Music from the Elder, that's a $45 start, 1981 press. And here's what's left in this first crate of new vintage arrivals. New vintage arrivals. We have Station to Station, David Bowie, Styx, Paradise Theater, Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson Secrets, Wes Montgomery, Sammy Hagar, James Gang, Todd Rundgren, Led Zeppelin, Delaney and Bonnie, The Beatles, James Taylor, Don Henley, Jim Croce, Kid Dynamite, Jethro Tull, Live Kinks, we have King Crimson, Hank Williams Jr., Michael Jackson, and The Beatles. Sammy Hagar the price of Sammy Hagar is EX condition. It's $22.99. Everything is sticker price right now, GC Colleton. Okay, let's go through a crate of new vinyl. And yeah, if you want to pay extra shipping on anything that's framed, we can pack it and weigh it and calculate it. And yes, we can ship any of this still in the frame. It's just obviously going to cost extra. So, all right, we did get a restock of the Janis Joplin Funkos. Janis Joplin is $14.99. Janis Joplin, we did get a restock of those, and I thought they were going to be done, and I was going to be very disappointed, but we got 6 more. The Janis Joplin Funkos, $14.99. Very cool. Janis Joplin Funkos, I got 6 of them. Let me go ahead and get them here out of the bin. I've got 6 different Janis Joplin Funkos, new in stock from our distributor. I also got 4 other new puzzles over here too. Got 4 other new puzzles. So there's Janis, and Janis. We have all 6 of those still available. Okay, looking for a $35 start and a $45 start on Music from the Elder before I make those a buy it now. Okay, and GC Colleton, if you don't want Sammy Hagar, if it looks like Fred Carnell does. So somebody's getting Sammy Hagar. And then details on King Crimson. Let me show that right quick. So this is either going to be sold to GC Colleton at sticker. If not, Fred Carnell wants it. And we have King Crimson Islands. It's an original 72 Richmond press, $34.99, VG plus condition. VG plus condition. That's King Crimson Islands. VG plus condition, $34.99 on that. Okay, and Cynthia Hurgeon wants a Janis Joplin Funko. I've got 5 left if anybody else wants one. Janis Joplin, $14.99. All right, new vinyl. We have a new release for Music on Vinyl. It's Peter Green, color, spelt with a K. Limited edition 750 on translucent yellow vinyl, $38.99. And we have Kiss, back in stock. Of course, it's Kiss Night. Creatures of the Night. This is the Half-Speed Master, $39.99. Half-Speed Master, $39.99. Jet Strings passing on King Crimson. If anybody else wants that, just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and make Music from the Elder a $45 buy it now. If anybody wants Music from the Elder, that's a $45 buy it now. And if anybody wants this Kiss poster, that's a $35 buy it now. That's the commemorative edition poster number 2. The original album or the original art from the historic Alive Worldwide 96-97. That's a $35 buy it now. I've got 2 of those posters, those commemorative edition artwork still available for $35 buy it nows. I've got some Kiss CDs here. Let's see what we have here in the Kiss CDs. I had some of these Russian CDs from the week before, and I was selling them in lots, and this looks like a pretty good lot as well. So we have on Elder, what's the first track? A-side on record label, not cover. All right, so we have The Oath. The Oath, Kiss, Music from the Elder. Sterling and the Dead Wax D-1 with 2 arrows. NBLP 72618S REHRM. It looks like it's a 53 press. Kiss, Music from the Elder. First track is The Oath. That's a $45 buy now. Really surprised no one had bid or bought that yet, but I have a feeling Billy Shears might. He's my #1 Music from the Elder collector. He's obviously a major Kiss collector, but he loves stuff from the Elder. Eddie Bruce gets both of these posters. Thank you, Eddie Bruce. $35 and $35 to you. And as usual, Eddie's a fellow record store owner as well. Eddie owns a record shop in Cartersville, Georgia called The Rockin' Shop. Make sure you follow him on Facebook. And if you're ever in the Cartersville, Georgia area, be sure to visit Eddie Bruce. He is in Cartersville, Georgia. I've yet to go see him myself, but it's on my to-do list. When I went down there I think we had to drive through Cartersville, right? But I think he was closed that day too because we were all at the Tennessee-Georgia game. So, all right. I'll be up there Monday and can pick up. Can you leave them framed? We will definitely do that. Yeah, I've got a bunch more posters framed that I'm going to be auctioning tonight. Here is our next CD lot. Let's take a look at them. Some of these were really nice. Some of them were kind of beat. If I say they have scratches on them, then they're going to kind of look like this. If I say they're nice, they're going to look like new. But there's Kiss Destroyer. I don't think I've ever seen this before on CD. The originals on CD. The originals on CD, which was the first 3 Kiss albums. That one's mediocre. And the other 2 discs should be back here. There's Hotter Than Hell. It's got marks on it, and so does Dress to Kill. That one's okay, but still has marks. Here's one of those Russian twofers. If y'all remember, we had these last week. This is from Russia, and it's a Russian twofer. That one's not bad, just a couple marks on it, maybe a few. And then here's Rock and Roll Over. Here's Rock and Roll Over, and it has marks on it as well. Now, y'all know how CDs are. They can look like that and obviously still play, but some players are a little bit finicky. So just FYI, all 4 of those CDs, $20 start. Those Kiss CDs, $20 start for those 4. Here's the Kiss Snuggie. Here's the Kiss Snuggie, and I think this was supposed to be, let me check my notes. I think this was supposed to be a $25 start, and no, I can't model it. I don't know if y'all want to see me model anything, to be honest, but there's a Kiss Snuggie. So I think y'all know what a Snuggie is. You kind of like a blanket you can physically put on. I don't think you want to wear it to church or anything, but yeah, $25 start. This is a Snuggie. This is a $25 start, and it's very nice. Very nice. $25 start. That's about all I can. I've not sold too many Snuggies before, so we'll call that a Kiss Snuggie, and that's a $25 start now up for auction. Okay, we have new puzzles. I'll do it at the end of this bin. And can you give me the price difference between ship and frame, and I'll decide then. Let's make a note to get Cynthia prices for framed. If you ever buy anything, if there's something in a frame and I says I'm going to ship it to you unframed, we can ship it to you framed. It's just going to cost extra. If you're okay paying with it, we can give you a quote. So CDs are at 20 and 20. There's Creatures of the Night. We also have a new release. This is really cool. The Capitals, Dance the Cool Jerk, and that's on red colored vinyl. The Capitals, Cool Jerk, $38.99. That's limited and numbered. This is number 45, and that is $38.99. Also, we have a restock of Cracker Kerosene Hat, $49.99. Cracker Kerosene Hat, 25th Anniversary Edition, featuring the bonus tracks Euro Trash Girl, I Ride My Bike, and Kerosene Hat Acoustic. Now, Brent Robley, if you're watching, I had you down on a waiting list for that. Brent Robley on Cracker Kerosene Hat. And then Alum Die, if you're watching, only had one copy, but your James Brown Collected finally came in. George Ellis says he'll take a Cracker Kerosene Hat. If anybody else wants one, they're $49.99. Final call on the CDs. Tony Reese, just so you know, Craig Thompson's bid came in first. And so he's in at $20. Everybody else is out. If anybody wants to bid on the Snuggie, it's a $25 start. I have more Kiss picture discs. Paul Stanley, if you missed out on one of the other ones, it's not vinyl, but it is a picture disc. And these new picture discs aren't too bad. This is Paul Stanley. I've got two of them, $38.99 for the Paul Stanley picture disc. Jethro Tull Aqualung. This is the Steven Wilson Stereo Remix, the most definite version of this album you can get, especially for $28.99, new and sealed Aqualung. Also, music from the Elder picture disc, new and sealed, $56.99. New and sealed Kiss, music from the Elder picture disc, 40th anniversary limited edition picture disc, premium gatefold jacket with a 3D lenticular lithograph. That's new and sealed for $56.99. I was only able to score one of those from our distributor where I get a lot of this limited edition Kiss stuff, if we're able to get it. And we haven't had this in a long time. I actually had some people on a waiting list, and Jerry Stone, if you're watching, you're one of them. But I didn't tag anybody because it's been like a year and a half ago. It's been a year and a half ago since I made that waiting list. So if a waiting list gets that old, I usually don't show them. But that's Men at Work from Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. Men at Work, $36.99. That's new and sealed, and that's the only way that album's in print. Wolf Mother is $54.99. And Eric Fisher, I didn't pull this for you because I was supposed to have one like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you're watching either. But Eric Fisher, if you want this, $54.99. All right, the CDs are at 21, 23, 25, and 26 and 26. You're buying this whole stack of CDs. That's Destroyer Originals, the Gene and Ace Russian Twofer, and Rock and Roll Over. Craig Thompson has that for 26. Wade Lucas wants the Elder picture disc, and Paul Brother says he will pick up his order as well. Thank you. Did I get a MoFi at work? You can if you want one. I didn't tag anybody on that waiting list because it was from so long ago. If anybody wants the Kiss Snuggie, it's a $25 buy it now for the Kiss Snuggie. If anybody wants that, we had a buy it now earlier on the blanket. There's the Snuggie if anybody wants that for a $25 buy it now. There's the Kiss CDs. Let's get another poster going. This says Kiss the Box Set. This actually may be an original ad. It definitely looks like it. It's got good print. It says 2001 Universal, Kiss Online, Mercury Records. I bet this is an original in-store ad. It certainly looks like it. We'll have to ship this one rolled too. This one's a little bit wider, but like I said, if you want to pick up, that's great. And if you want to pay extra for leaving it in the frame, we'll do that. But we're going to auction it just the way it is for $35, just the ad, and we'll ship it rolled in a tube. And that's Kiss the Box Set. And that looks like an original ad. That's not a reprint. That's an actual 2001 original ad. $35 for that Kiss the Box Set. $35. The CDs are at 26, now 27. Jerry Stone wants a Men at Work, and so does the Willie Dog 1. So both Mobile Fidelity Men at Works are sold. Who can it be now? We also have The very best of Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirrers. This is Sam Cooke's first recordings as a gospel singer, and that is $28.99. $28.99 for Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirrers. We also have Introducing Shuggy Otis. I don't know why these don't have prices on them. I may have not have marked them. Introducing Shuggy Otis was $49.99. Let me see if I can find that right quick. Did you see some price sheets right there? They might have been underneath your tablet. But I know that was something I had not had before. This is Shuggy Otis, Introducing Shuggy Otis, limited edition 1,500, numbered copies on red vinyl. Numbered copies on red vinyl, and that's Introducing Shuggy Otis. That's numbered, colored vinyl. Also, Arrested Development, $39.99. We had a waiting list for Arrested Development. That was Troy Robinson, Rich Recore, and Alum Die. These are $39.99. $39.99. Looks like first to Shuggy was Sarah Long. Colin, if you want on the waiting list, let me know. But we got to give that one to Sarah. Those are $49.99. And Quiet Riot, Mental Health. That's also $39.99 from Music on Vinyl. And let me see if 49 on Shuggy, yeah. And I don't know what happened to that list. Ed may have it somewhere in the back. There was just a small order those were on. Colin says he'll go on the waiting list for Shuggy Otis. Okay, Craig's out on the CDs. Tony Reese has these for $31. That's going twice, going 3 times. Final call if you want in. Final call if you want in on the Kiss poster for $35. If not, I'll make that a bite now. I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second. I'm going to find my drink, which is right over here. Give me 1 second. Okay. The Elder was the picture disc. I've already pulled that. I've already pulled music from the Elder picture disc. Here's what's left in this bin. We have Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac, early Fleetwood Mac, one of his solo albums on limited edition colored vinyl, $38.99. Half-Speed Master of Creatures of the Night, $39.99. Half-Speed Master, Creatures of the Night. Cool Jerk with the Capitals, $38.99. Kiss, Paul Stanley, $38.99 for Kiss, Paul Stanley. Jethro Tull Aqualungus, $28.99. Wolf Mother, $54.99. I actually need to pull that for Eric Fisher, I'm pretty sure. I'll check the waiting list, though. Sam Cooke was $28.99. Last copy of Arrested Development. And like I said, this has their hit song, Tennessee, on it. Tennessee is on that one. And Quiet Riot, Mental Health, $39.99. All right, the CDs are sold to Tony Reese for $31. And if anybody wants this Kiss poster, it's now a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now for that Kiss poster. So there is still a Music from the Elder. There is still a Music from the Elder album left. It's a $45 buy it now. So Ace Frehley, Frehley's Comet, Live Plus One, very clean copy, $35 start. And original, of course, I don't think this album's really ever been reissued. Ace Frehley's Comet, Live Plus One, $35 start. 1988 Megaforce, Atlantic, $35 start on that. Very, very clean copy. Eddie Bruce says he'll take the poster. Fantastic. Eddie, let me show you this other one that didn't sell earlier. Or actually, I'll do that in just a second. Let me just lay that right there. Thank you, Tanner. So Ace Frehley is a $35 start. I'll show you that other poster in just a second. Let me go ahead and get another one. This is a reprint of, I think, a very popular original poster. I remember I bought a record collection. Actually, if y'all remember Kevin's collection in Birmingham, Alabama, that famous collection we got from him, he had an original of this, and I think a lot of people did. This is like a reprint of that very popular vintage Kiss poster. And this is going to be a $25 start. $25 start. It's kind of oblonged, and to kind of give you a size comparison, there's an album. It's about an album and a third. I need to bring my ruler over here, but that's a $25 starting bid. I will say I have a limited Kiss knowledge. I know more about vinyl than I definitely do memorabilia. There's some people out there. I was watching some of the Kiss My Collectibles podcast, and man, there's some of these guys out there. They know so much, it blows my mind. I watch them talk about Kiss records for hours, and I learn so much every video I watch. It's amazing. So much stuff. Willie Dog? Willie Dog, are you still watching? Willie Dog 1. I think you've bought from us before, and we never did get your information. I remember that name before. If you don't have it, then... And we need to get your name, Mr. Willie Dog 1. we need you to fill out that form on our website, and we also need to get your actual name. Some people fill out the form and we don't have their name. We just have their YouTube handle and we don't know their actual name. So, other way around. Yeah, we have their YouTube handle, but we don't have their name.
Well, I write down Willie Dog and they say my name is Jeff John. I can't match it.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so what happens is if you're ever a first-time buyer and you fill out our form on our website, then we need to get your actual name. So I just paid for the Iron Maiden last week. Okay, so we need to get what your actual, can we get your actual name right quick? That way we know what account to put you under. Here's 4 new puzzles we just got in. We have Megadeth, Rust in Peace. Megadeth, Rust in Peace, $24.99. Also Elton John, Captain Fantastic. That's $24.99. These are 500-piece puzzles. I don't think I've ever had this one before. If so, it's been a while. The Rolling Stones, It's Only Rock and Roll. And Pink Floyd, A Delicate Sound of Thunder. Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder. Also the Rolling Stones, It's Only Rock and Roll. Elton John, Captain Fantastic. And Megadeth, Rust in Peace. There's 4 new puzzles that we just got in today. $24.99. Okay, so Ace Frehley, this was our next auction. We had Sean Drew in 35. Quiet Riot is new and sealed. Quiet Riot's new and sealed, $39.99. Ace Frehley 35, Ace Frehley 36, Ace Frehley 40, Ace Frehley 41, Ace Frehley 45, and Sean Druin wants the Megadeth puzzle. Cynthia wants Elton John. Jerry was next on Megadeth, and somebody else was next on Elton John. Let me go ahead and tag those. These are new and sealed puzzles. Sean Druin first on Megadeth, Rust in Peace. And then Cynthia was the next comment. And that was the Elton John puzzle. That's Captain Fantastic. Jerry Stone, if it's okay, we'll put you on a waiting list for Megadeth. Joe Bagwell, we'll put you on a waiting list for Captain Fantastic. Fred Carnell's at 46 on Ace. Zumo wants the Rolling Stones puzzle. Carol Puckett, same thing. If you want on a waiting list, we should be able to get those back in this week. And that leaves Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder. From the last bin, Darren Wortman wants the Peter Green Colors. That's sold to Darren Wortman, Peter Green Colors. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a buy it now. If anybody wants this KISS poster, $25 buy it now. $25 buy it now on this KISS poster. That's a first come, first serve. And this is the other poster, Eddie Bruce, or if anybody else missed it, it's a reprint of an ad for KISS Revenge, and that was a $35 buy it now. That was a $35. That's a reprint framed ad for KISS Revenge. Very cool. KISS Revenge framed ad. That's $35, and the other one I just showed was $25. If anybody wants those, they are still available. Okay, now this poster looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at it here. It's another one of those commemorative type posters, but this is got some really cool artwork on it. And also, is that on the frame? That's on the frame. Okay, good. So this is another KISS commemorative edition poster featuring the original album cover art from the historic solo album. So this is KISS solo albums. Now this is actually on the frame, this scuffing. I don't know if that will come off or not. It looks like it will. There's some scuffing on the frame. Yeah, that's just paint or something. That will come off. So has some paint scuffing on it. But that's a really cool poster there, the KISS solo album artwork. It kind of has a gold foil emblem and then their signatures down there at the bottom. Of course, that's not actually their signatures. It is, but it's just replicas of them. $35 start. KISS poster, $35 start on that. That's our next poster. So our next comment is Jerry Stone says he's good with the Megadeth. Jimmy LaCroix says he'll take this poster for $25. This is sold to Jimmy LaCroix, $25. And Jerry said, please order more puzzles. I definitely need to because we sell about every one that I get in. I've still got some on the shelf, but we need to. Jerry, I'll work on that tonight. Eddie Bruce says he'll take this for $35. And Jetstream, we are sold out of Elton John, but if you want on that waiting list, let me know. We're also still bidding on this Ace Frehley album, Frehley's Comet, Live Plus One, a very nice, clean, original copy, near mint, VG Plus jacket. Steve Wright is the new high bidder at $55. And this poster, we're looking for a $35 start. $35 start. Of course, that is shipped rolled. If you want to pay extra for the frame, or if you can especially come pick this stuff up, that would be great. If you can come pick some of these items up, that would be fantastic. Whoever bought the trash can last week, Chad Fleener, he picked up somebody who else bought something really big. They came up here, the guitar. Or are we shipping that? I'm not for sure. Is the guitar? We're shipping the guitar, but we thought we was going to have somebody come pick it up, but that's okay. If you can ever come pick this stuff up, great for 2 reasons. We don't have to ship it, and you can actually come and get it, no risk of it getting damaged, and you can actually pick it up in person. And number 2, you can come visit Collectco, or you can shop even more stuff. Let me show you what our store looks like right now. I told y'all we were going under some big changes, but the entire left side of the store right now is completely empty. If y'all can see, if you're familiar, if you're local, the entire left side of our store is completely empty right now. And we're doing some big changes in here. That's the entire half of the store is empty up front right now. It's completely empty. And I'm about to start cleaning and working on new stuff tonight. So, completely empty. Okay, so let's get back. We got new vintage arrivals here. New vintage arrivals. New vintage arrivals. We have new vintage arrivals. This is Carter Gillespie Incorporated. This is $14.99. $14.99. This is Carter Gillespie Incorporated. $14.99. Carter Gillespie Incorporated. Also, the Mahavishnu Orchestra with John McLaughlin, The Inner Mounting Flame, $19.99. Mahavishnu Orchestra with John McLaughlin. These are all EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. The Whisperers, Get Better with Time. That is sealed from 1987, $19.99. And Zawinul. Zawinul is a 71 Presswell press, $49.99. Jazz record here. Zawinul, $49.99. Also, songs and music of the peoples of the American Revolution. Wow. Farther Than Your Bullets Fly. Music from the American Revolution. $9.99. Let's update the Ace Frehley. Fred Carnell was at 51. Steve Wright was at 55. James Raynor's at 35 on the poster. Fred Carnell's at 56. Steve Wright's at 57. So, Fred Carnell, you're out. Steve Wright has that for 57. 57 for that. And the poster is at $35. The poster is at $35 of James Raynor, going twice, going 3 times. Oh Girl, Young Colton Limited, $29.99 for Young Colton Limited. Fred Carnell's at $60 on Ace. Steve Wright, you're back out. Dinah Ross and the Supremes, Reflections, $14.99 for Dinah Ross and the Supremes, Reflections. This is Malcolm McLaurin and the Bootzilla Orchestra, Deep in Vogue, $9.99. We have Steve Wright at 61 on Ace. Fred Carnell, you're out. Telly Savalas, Kojak, $9.99 for Telly. Also, we have Dan Fogelberg, Souvenirs, $9.99 for Dan Fogelberg Souvenirs. And we also have a Dan Fogelberg Home Free. That's $9.99. I accidentally showed a Led Zeppelin, so I'll go ahead and show it now. This is Led Zeppelin 1, $19.99. That's 180 gram pressing of Led Zeppelin 1, $19.99. Fred Carnell's back in on Ace at 65. We're going to go ahead and sell James Raynor this poster for $35. That's sold to James Raynor for $35. And let me go ahead and introduce another Kiss auction. So there's only been 3 Kiss items that have been put up for auction that have not sold. And this is the first one. This is a Music from the Elder. It's an OG copy, US, $45 buy it now. That's still available for a $45 buy it now. I don't want to bring them over here because they're kind of big, but I have all 4 solo album picture discs framed for $335. $335. Now this next figure is quite large. We will definitely ship this, and this is, it's a gigantic, well, I guess that's actually just the regular size, or is that 18 inches? Let's see here. I actually probably need one of those measuring tapes or rulers, because these next framed items and some of these figures, I think that's 18 inches. That's the gigantic Mego figure, but this is, of course, a new one, and it looks like the artwork from the first album. This new and sealed, has the Kiss tag, official action figure 2012. That's going to be a $75 start. $75 start. Oh, it says 12 inches right there, doesn't it, Wade? It does. It just looks a lot bigger than that. I guess it is. Oh, about right there. Yeah. Yeah, this here. Yeah, the entire packaging here is about 19. So, yeah. It just looks a lot bigger than that. It looks bigger than the other Mego figure from... I'll let you fix that, Tanner. It looks a lot bigger than the Mego figures we had last week. We had the original Mego figures, but that's a $75 start. That's Paul Stanley, $75 start. Okay. Next was we had Ace at 60, Ace at 61, Ace at 65. Ryan Willis takes the Led Zeppelin. Ace is at 66. Ace is at 67. Did the Elton John puzzle. So yes, Jetstream, it did. If you want on a waiting list, let me know. We'll have more of those in this week. Arthur Wyman says he'll take the music from The Elder. What did I do with that? I laid it over here. Arthur Wyman says he'll take that for I think I said what did I say, 55 or 45? I think I said a $45 buy it now. Music from The Elder. Sell that to Arthur for $45. I'm pretty sure I said $45. Kiss picture disc. Jeffrey, if you want to see those, let me know. We're coming tomorrow. What are your hours? We have no glassware. That's what we just moved out of the store. That's what the left side of the store was mostly like the antique stuff, and none of that is in here anymore. There is no glassware. That's Eric Fisher's, I think. We got to check my laptop. Ace is at 68. And Ace is at 70. I said a $45 buy now. That's what I thought. Okay, let's go through a few more records. We have Dave Mason Split Coconut, $9.99. Our store is records, toys, comic books, vintage music items, collectibles. We have posters. That's what we have in here. It's music, collectibles, toys, comics, pop culture, nostalgia, knickknacks, whatever Tanner just said, autographs. That's about what we have in here. Dinah Ross as Mahogany. Dinah Ross as Mahogany. That's $12.99. Frank Zappa's 200 Motels. This is $49.99. Frank Zappa's 200 Motels, $49.99. That's a very clean looking copy. Frank Zappa. Feels like it has the poster with it. Yeah, John didn't even make a note of that. This has the poster and the book and the inner sleeves. $49.99. Next is Steve Wright says he's out on Ace. So high bid on the Ace Frehley. Frehley's Comet Live Plus One. Very clean copy. Original Megaforce. That is, or it's actually at Atlantic, but it's a Megaforce subsidiary. I guess you could classify that. Fred Carnell has that for 70. Final call. We're looking for a $75 start on the Paul Stanley figure before I make that a buy it now. Steve Wright put AC3. Now, was that something in the bin or am I missing something? Jeffrey Dunlap wants the picture disc for $335. Let me show those to him. These are the original 78 picture discs. They're all very nicely framed. And of course, we will ship these in the frame, but these are sold to Jeffrey Dunlap for $335. They're very nice. There's Ace. We also have Paul. I love the artwork on the solo albums. They're very nice. Which Kiss fan can tell me the name of the artist who did that? Because I don't know, but I tell you what, it's iconic artwork for sure. And there's Gene. Those are sold to Jeffrey for $335. Next is Pam Dickens wants Diana Ross. Looks like Leslie was second on that. And we have, that was accidental. Okay, so final call on that, final call on that. Next record in here was Gary Lewis and the Playboys Golden Greats. $12.99 and 60 greatest of Dion and the Belmonts. That's $19.99. 60 greatest of Dion and the Belmonts. U2, The Unforgettable Fire, $29.99. U2, The Unforgettable Fire, $29.99. B.B. King, 6 Silver Strings. B.B. King's 50th album. B.B. King, very clean, $19.99. All right, let's put up new auctions, but first we got to end these. Fred Carnell gets Ace Frehley for $70. If anybody wants the Paul Stanley, of course, that price includes shipping, and this is a large item. It's at least going to take a 20-inch box in one direction. That's going to be a $75 buy it now. That's like a Mego-type figure, new in the plastic card. The total packaging is about 19 inches long. The actual figure is 12 inches. $75 buy it now. And just FYI, I do have a Gene Simmons. And I have 2 of them. I have one Paul and one Gene. Okay, this album is back out of stock. I wish we had them in the bins. Sometimes we get them, and then they sell out and we don't see them. So if you ever see me post restock alert, and we're getting these back in, you better grab them, because every once in a while, they will press more unplugged. We'll get them in, and then they'll sell out, and then they'll start selling again for well over $100. This is new and sealed 2014 remaster of Kiss Unplugged. And this is a $95 start. $95 start for Kiss Unplugged. It's new and sealed, and the cover is very nice as well. Actually, it has one corner ding, I should note. It has one little corner ding there. $95 start. Just notice that. New and sealed. Chris B. Jack wants the Dion box set, and Pam Dickens was first to B.B. King. Got a very nice, unforgettable fire. It does have a little cover damage up here. Art Farmer, Jim Hall, Big Blues. $24.99 for Art Farmer and Jim Hall. And Felix Paparaldi Creation. He was in, Felix was in Mountain, and he was also a producer. He produced a lot of, I think, Cream's first 2 albums. Tammy gets the Paul Stanley figure, $75. Thank you. That is sold to you. And I don't know what I've done with Gene. I guess he's over here. Let's try the Gene next. It's my next item. $75 start as well. This is Gene Simmons, the Demon. Same artwork, same outfit from that first. It also includes a mini concert t-shirt. That's Gene Simmons. There's the next one, and that's the only 2 in that set that I have. I don't have that whole set. I just had Paul and Gene. $75 start on that. Those are really cool. $75 start on that one as well. Okay. Next in the bin, looking for a $95 and $75 start on those 2 items. The Grateful Dead, Working Man's Dead. This is a 75 Winchester press, $39.99. Wow. A random, very clean, very nice Grateful Dead album, Working Man's Dead, $39.99. The Rolling Stones, Emotional Rescue. The Rolling Stones, Emotional Rescue. This has the poster with it, $39.99. Very nice copy with the poster, $39.99. Rye Cooter, Bop Till You Drop, $19.99 for Rye Cooter, and 3 Dog Night, suitable for framing. Very nice copy. Gatefold, original press of that, very clean. Everything in here is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Very clean looking records like Walt Disney's 3 Adventures of Davy Crockett, $19.99 for Davy Crockett, and the original cast soundtrack of The Happiest Millionaire. The Happiest Millionaire, that's $19.99. If you're a first-time buyer and you make a purchase, make sure you message our page. We need your email address and your mailing address. And if you're watching and you hadn't made a purchase yet, don't be afraid. We're going to have KISS stuff all night. Feel free to bid on it, or you can grab anything that I'm showing in the bins. I've got to mute my mic for 1 second. That was actually more than 1 second, but selling these KISS items make me thirsty. Wow, we've already emptied 2 tubs. We're going through this stuff pretty fast. I got some more CDs over here. I got the tub of the really small stuff like t-shirts and keychains, but I do have more CDs here I've got to sell. I got some more CD lots for you. And plenty of new vinyl. If you're still hanging around waiting for all of the new releases, we got a lot of those too. Kyle Gregory got DC. That was Davy Crockett. And I'm going to make these a buy it now. $95 on KISS Unplugged. No bid. First come, first serve for $95. And we had this marked much higher than that from what they're currently trending at for a sealed copy. Unplugged is a $95 buy it now. 2014 reissue of that. And if anybody wants the Gene Simmons figure, $75 buy it now on that. So $95 and $75 buy it nows on those 2. Our next CD auction is going to be these 5 CDs. These 5 CDs. We have KISS Killers. Wow, that's actually really nice. KISS Killers. It has Japanese writing. This is the Japanese. That probably should be auctioned by itself. That probably should be auctioned by itself. We also have Creatures of the Night with the second artwork there. That has marks on it. That is that one has some marks on it. Music from the Elder. Music from the Elder. That one's decently nice. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have too many marks on it. And Unmask. And this is going to be a $20 start. All 4 of those CDs, $20 start. Probably Killer should be auctioned by itself. That's the Japanese, of course. Tammy's going to get the Gene figure. So she got Paul and she got Gene. That's sold to Tammy for $75 as well. We have Joel said Roxy Music and Brian Ferry. I don't think there is any Roxy Music or Brian Ferry in here, is there? I don't think I've shown anything by that. So $20 start on those 2 CDs. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass, $49.99. All Things Must Pass, triple LP box. The lid is detached in the original inner sleeve. That is $49.99. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. And OG, Eric Clapton was here, $34.99. Eric Clapton was here, $34.99 for Eric Clapton was here. And Duke Ellington and his orchestra, and his mother called him Bill. Duke Ellington, 1968, $29.99. Wow, in shrink wrap, Duke Ellington. That's going to be one of the earlier RCA shrink wraps I've had, $29.99. Joe meant Rye Cooter. He commented, Roxy Music, Brian Ferry. He meant Rye Cooter. This is Rye Cooter, Bop Till You Drop. I don't know if that's what he meant or not. I think he's just commenting random words. Also, we have Cat Stevens, Buddha and the Chocolate Box, $14.99 for Cat Stevens, and Bull Moose Jackson and his Buffalo Bearcats, Moose on the Loose, $19.99. Final call on the CDs for $20. We have one bid on that. Let me go ahead and grab another Kiss poster. I've almost sold off this first stack. I think this is another original ad. It is. This is You One of the Best, He's Got the Best. This is a DW Drums. Looks like an original poster ad. Now, I may need some help. I'm pretty sure that's not Peter Chris. Someone identify that one for me. That is a $35 start, and that is that looks like an original DW Drum Workshop drum ad. $35 start on that. I'm going to move the CDs over here. I'm going to set this here. And we have, that's a $95 buy it now. The unplugged is still available. I don't think, is this Peter? I don't know. It was kind of hard for me to tell. That's why I didn't want to say for sure. But I don't think it is. But I don't know. I was going to let y'all, I'll let y'all figure that out. Okay, and the CDs, they're up for auction. Music from the Elder, Creatures of the Night, Killers, the original Japanese CD, or a Japanese CD. I don't know if I should call it an original. And then there's Unmasked. Those are at $21 and $21. Two new bidders, now $25. And we have CDs are at $26. We have Reuben Wilson, Bad Stuff. Reuben Wilson is $29.99. Reuben Wilson, Bad Stuff, $29.99. Neil Young Decade, $39.99 for Neil Young Decade. This is a triple LP Neil Young compilation. Neil Young Decade, $39.99. Fantastic compilation. Santana Abraxas. Santana Abraxas is $24.99. If you haven't had one of these, if you haven't grabbed one of these already in one of our recent sales, this is a very clean copy for just $24.99. Santana Abraxas, $24.99. Also, Come Taste the Band. That's Deep Purple. Deep Purple is $24.99 for Come Taste the Band. And Ryan Willis on Santana. Ryan Willis on Santana. Also, Janis Joplin. I got them Cosmic Blues Again Mama. $34.99 for Janis Joplin. I got them Cosmic Blues Again Mama. And that is on the original label, Janis Joplin. The CD lot, we had two different people at 26. Tony Reese was in first. Tony Reese was at 26 first on the CD lot. Ryan Willis got Santana. Tony Reese is out. Actually, Tony, you have it for 20. No, Craig Thompson just bid 30. Craig Thompson just bid 30. And it looks like we have a 50-50 split opinion on actually which drummer this is. So how about we just call it the Kiss Drummer Drum Workshop drum ad. We're looking for a $35 start on that poster. $35 start on that poster. I didn't want to say because I wasn't really for sure too. I didn't know if it was Peter or Eric either. So I figured one of y'all would. But it looks like we have a split opinion on that one. The Drifters Golden Hits, $19.99. The Drifters Golden Hits, $19.99. Also, Jackson Browne, The Pretender, $14.99. Jackson Browne's The Pretender. I mean, it is hard to say. They are wearing makeup. They are kind of disguised. Bill Samus on the Unplugged. Tanner, that was a $95 buy it now. And we have Sia, This Is Actions. Sia, 2006 black and white colored vinyl. Sia is $29.99. So the only Kiss item that has not sold, once again, we're on this incredible rate of selling these Kiss items, is the Kiss Snuggie. That's the only thing that has not sold. I'm about to sell the CDs, and I'm about to make this poster buy it now. So let me go ahead and go over here and start grabbing our next auctions. And somebody asked about keychains. Somebody asked about T-shirts. And I don't think this T-shirt is this is like a kid shirt or something. But I got some buy it nows on a few things, okay? I do have some Kiss buy it nows, and I have more CDs as well. So, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's sell the CDs for $30 to Craig Thompson. Craig Thompson gets those 2-4 CDs for $30, Tanner. And whoever this is, it looks like it's still debated. This is a $35 buy it now if anybody wants it. That's a $35 buy it now. Eric Singer, somebody said Eric Singer used Drum Workshop. All right. $35 buy it now. It is an original Drum Workshop ad with somebody on it. $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now. That'd be good for a post in the group. Who is this? And that'd stir up some comments for sure. Okay, so I got our next CD lot. Let me grab another poster. Now this one for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and do this large one next. This one for sure is gonna have to be shipped rolled unless you want to pay for it and unless you can come pick it up. But this is actually a vintage poster here. This is from the UK from 1985. I don't know if I can leave it up here the whole time, but I'm going to show it to you first. This is a vintage 1985 Kiss poster from England. It says Omnibus, Bridge Close, Romford, Essex, RM7, OAU, England. Has Kiss AA2112, Omnibus 1985, printed in England. That's going to be a $45 start. $45 start for that. This is original 1985 Kiss poster. $45 start for that. $45 start for that one. So I'm going to set that off to the side, but just so you know, we are bidding on that now. Poster, if you want in on that, $45 start. $45. That will come shipped, rolled in a tube. Next is, let's go ahead and show one more record. Legend, the best of Bob Marley. Legend, the best of Bob Marley, $22.99. Legend, the best of Bob Marley, $22, the best of Bob Marley. Okay, our next CD lot. Once again, I've got 4 more CDs for a $20 start. We have Psycho Circus with the lenticular cover. Psycho Circus with the lenticular cover. Disc has marks on it. We also have Kiss, Carnival of Souls, the final sessions. That one's decent. There's Kiss, Carnival of Souls. There's CD number 2. Unplugged. Unplugged. The jewel case is broken. The jewel case is broken. The disc is very nice, though. Very nice. The CD, that is. The jewel case looks like it's broken there. And Alive 3. That is very nice. Alive 3. So those 4 CDs, $20 start. Alive 3, Unplugged, Carnival of Souls, and Psycho Circus. Those are up for bid. Ryan Willis gets the Bob Marley. That's so to Ryan Willis. We also have Bruno Mars, 24 karat magic on gold vinyl. 24 karat magic on gold, 24 karat gold vinyl, $27.99. Bruno Mars. Monumental Pop Hits. This is $12.99. Monumental Pop Hits, $12.99. And that's a Monument Label. Monument Label compilation, $12.99. Josie's at $20 on the CDs. Clay Moore says he'll take the Peter Criss poster. No discussion anymore because it's sold. This is sold to Clay Moore Tanner for $35. That's the Peter Criss poster. Or Eric Singer. $35 on that. Ryan Willis got Bob Marley. The CDs are at $20, and Cynthia Herdren wants Bruno Mars. So we had Bob Marley and Bruno Mars, both sold. Also, Happier Than Ever. That's Billie Eilish, $24.99. That is that a 2LP? I didn't realize that was a 2LP. That is a 2LP black vinyl. Billie Eilish, $24.99. Elvis Blue Hawaii. Elvis Blue Hawaii featuring I Can't Help Falling in Love, $14.99. Santana, Beyond Appearances. Santana's $19.99. And who do we have here? This is Lou Val, Lonely in Paradise. Lou Val is 2018 clear vinyl, $19.99. All right, let's go ahead and sell the CDs. Josie Sink Bell has that for $20. Final call on those 4 CDs. Alive 3, Unplugged, Carnival of Souls, and Psycho Circus. Josie has those for $20. Final call. Micah Santo wants the Billie Eilish. That's sold to Micah. Chris Gardner wants Elvis Presley. And Jetstream wants Santana. Those 3 are all sold. Those 3 are all sold. Now, let me show this poster before I make it a buy it now. Final call if you want to get a bid in on this 1985 UK Kiss poster. That is a full-size, pretty large poster, as you can see there. And that is a $45 start. Final call before I make it a buy it now. And I'm about to sell the CDs. Not anymore. We got 2 new bids, 21, now 24. One more record in here. This was, I don't know. I can't read the spine either. Let's check the label. Eden, M-A-T-T-B, or Matt 3. Eden. We're going to call it Eden. Gold vinyl from 2021, $21.99. So 2 new bidders, 3 total bidders on the CDs. Chris has it for 21. Craig Thompson's at 24. Let me grab a new crate. And I'm going to grab a new crate. And I'm going to grab some Kiss Buy It Now stuff. Kiss Buy It Now stuff. I also have more Kiss albums to auction as well. So, as usual, we're going to be showing vinyl all night while we're selling and auctioning this Kiss merch. This is the third week we've done this. We are just about out. I do have two. I'll go ahead and say this. I have the Kiss Destroyer figures, the giant, if you know what I'm talking about, the giant Kiss Destroyer figures. The huge ones. All 4 of them for $1,000 if anybody wants them. I'll just make that a buy it now, best offer situation. I have all 4. I can't really even bring them over here, but I have all 4 of those for $1,000. I also have all 4 bust, if you know what I'm talking about. The bust, I have all 4 bust with the paperwork. Those are also $1,000 for all 4. So $1,000 for the Destroyer figures and $1,000 for the bust. Those are just buy it nows, or I'm looking for fair offers. You can decide. So Josie's out on the CDs. Chris B. Jack, you're also out. Craig has those for 24. Let me know if anybody else wants in. Paul Bill, I will definitely check that message. And now this poster, before I put up a new auction, if anybody wants this, it's a buy it now for $45. If anybody wants that poster, it's a buy it now for $45. That will come shipped to you, rolled in a tube. Okay. Now, with these items here, you have to comment exactly the word I'm looking for. I have one is $24.99 and one's $11.99. If you want the pencil, comment pencil. It's $24.99. If you want the pen, it's $11.99. But this is an original 1978 Kiss pencil, Paul Stanley, $24.99. $24.99 for the Kiss Paul Stanley pencil. And the pen is $11.99. Kiss pen, and that's from 2008. 2008 Kiss pen, and the Paul Stanley pencil is $24.99. Walt Cruz, we've already sold Bruno Mars, but if you want me to try to get you one of those, I think I can still order that album if you want on a waiting list. Caleb Morris wants the pencil for $24.99, and if anybody wants the pen, it's $11.99. And I do have the bust and the statues, $1,000 for the bust, $1,000 for the statues. All right, and the CD's got a new bid. Craig Thompson, you're out. Chris B. Jack has that for $25. I'm about to go through some new vinyl. Before that, let's sell Arthur Wyman the pen for $11.99. That's sold to Arthur Wyman. And I have some matches. These matches are $4.99. And if you want one, just let me know the name of the album artwork, okay? So these are packs of matches for $4.99. The pencil is new and unused, yes. These are $4.99. We have Dress to Kill, Hotter Than Hell, Creatures of the Night, another Dress to Kill, another Hotter Than Hell, another Dress to Kill, and another Hotter Than Hell. So those are matches, $4.99. Dress to Kill, 1 Creatures, 3 Dress to Kill, 3 Hotter Than Hells, $4.99 each. Chris Gardner wants a Dress to Kill. Jeff McMaster wants a Hotter Than Hell. Chris Gardner wants a Creatures of the Night. That's the only one I had of that one. Patty was second on Creatures. Cynthia Herdron wants a Dress to Kill. Arthur Wyman wants a Hotter Than Hell. And then after anything that comes after Arthur, this is what I have left. 1 Dress to Kill and 1 Hotter Than Hell. Those are $4.99. $4.99. I've got those 2 packs left. And then these CDs are sold to Chris B. Jack for $25. All right, those are sold. Clay Moore wants Dress to Kill. That leaves 1 pack of matches, and that's sold to Cynthia, Hotter Than Hell. Patty, you were second on Dress to Kill. Tanner, they're all sold. I just hope you can figure that out. I have confidence in you. They're all officially sold. I've got confidence in you. I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second before I get started on this crate. All right, let me go grab some more stuff. Let's do another CD lot, and I got more action figures too. Let's see what I have here in the action figure department. There's, I got the Psycho Circus figures. I got the Alive figures too. There's, here's all 4 of them. All right, so I've got 4 of the Psycho Circus figures. This is a $45 start. The Cycle Circus figures, $45 start. New in the package, of course. Leslie wants the Eden on yellow vinyl. You got it. And also put down Walt Cruz for a Bruno Mars 24 karat magic waiting list. We're going to get him one of those. And there's Leslie Holtz. All right. It is not a single. No, it's a full album. It's a full album. 11 tracks. 11 tracks. Okay, so $45 start on the Cycle Circus figures. These are Todd McFarlane. Yes, these are Todd McFarlane. There's Ace, kind of like demon possessed, literally there. There's Gene, Paul, and Peter. That set of 4 is a $45 start. That set of 4 is a $45 start. Price, color, and condition of Sia from the last crate. I will show that to you right now. Price, color, condition of Sia. This is Sia. This is acting. I think I said action earlier. This is acting. Sia. That's a 2016 pressing on black and white vinyl. Black and white vinyl. That LP is black, and this LP is white. $29.99. Sia. This is acting. That's still available. And let me grab one more new auction. Let's do another. I'm going to reach in here and do another handful of CDs. Been doing 4 at a time here. Let me grab 4 more. So we've been doing CD lots in 4s and 5s for $20 starts. Let's do this next handful that I grabbed. If I say they have marks on them, then they have marks and scratches like Animalize there. There's Animalize. Lick It Up. That's an interesting label on the Lick It Up. Is this U.S.? This is West German. I was about to say, that don't look like a United States CD. That's West German. Lick It Up. West German, Lick It Up. Here's a Russian twofer, Hot in the Shade and Single Hits. That's a Russian twofer. The disc is okay. It does have a crack in the jewel case. That's one of those Russian twofers, Hot in the Shade and Single Hits. And another Russian twofer, Rock and Roll Over and Trouble Walking, Ace Frehley. Rock and Roll Over and Trouble Walking. The disc is pretty nice, and that's all 4 of those is a $20 start. So 2 Russian twofers, a West Germany Lick It Up, and an Animalize. All 4 of those is $20. Joe Maynard says he'll take the Sia. That's so to Joe Maynard. And the figures are at $45 of John Duran. New vinyl that I have not shown tonight. And Tanner, there's a random plastic bag if you need it for anything. All right, so we got new auctions up and new vinyl to show. This is actually on colored vinyl. First time I've had this on colored vinyl. $69.99. Soundgarden, live from the Artist Inn. Chris Cornell and Soundgarden. It's on colored vinyl. All 4 discs are like yellow, blue, green, and purple. Colored vinyl, Soundgarden, live from the Artist Inn. $69.99. That's a 4 LP box. Walt Disney Snow White, and this is actually an on-sale record at $24.99. I've had this before. This would normally be an import and would be like $50 or $60 new. $24.99. It's kind of a closeout deal I'm able to get. Snow White, it's a new 180-gram book and story record, $24.99. So final call if you want to get a bid in on the CDs for $20, and final call if you want to bid more than $45 on the Cycle Circus figures. If not, I'm selling those to John Duran. We got more Jeff Healey's in, and for the first time ever, I'm able to offer this on new vinyl, new and sealed Jeff Healey, $28.99. That's Jeff Healey, See the Light. And there was a waiting list for Jeff Healey, Kevin Scott and Michelle Phillips. And that's Jeff Healey, See the Light. And if y'all know, that was a big deal when we finally got those in. Haven't had those before. New and sealed Jeff Healey. I went ahead and got 2, 4, 6. I got 8 more of those, $28.99. Another restock, T-Bone Blues, T-Bone Walker. That's new and sealed. Everything in here is new and sealed. T-Bone Walker is $28.99. And Jackie Brown. I didn't realize this was still in print. Jackie Brown on blue vinyl. The Quentin Tarantino film soundtrack includes Bill Withers, Minnie Riperton, Bobby Womack. That is $39.99. All right, John Duran gets the figures for $45. That's sold to John Duran. And if anybody wants this, the first CD lot that has not got a bid, those 4 CDs, first come, first serve for a $20 buy it now. Cynthia Herdron on JB, that's Jackie Brown, that's sold to Cynthia. And I got a restock of Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Flood. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Flood, $28.99. There were several people on a waiting list for Stevie Ray Vaughan. Mike Vandergett, Stephen A. Young, Michelle Phillips, and Kenny Cates Jr. Those 4 people was on a waiting list. Stevie Ray Vaughan, $28.99. Craig Thompson's going to get the CD lot for $20. Let me go grab some more Kiss merchandise. It's about 10 steps away over here from me. So where we got the store kind of cleaned out now, I got a lot more stuff over here. Let's do the Alive figures. I always thought these were really cool. They look like artwork from the Alive, and I can't find my sticky note. Here we go. This is 2000 Todd McFarlane. 2000 Todd McFarlane. This is a $75 start. And I'm sure y'all want to leave these in the package, but I think we have a loose set in the back. These are very cool when they're loose. They present very well made looking figures. Todd McFarlane. There's Peter Criss. Peter's plastic is a little yellowed. $75 start for all four. There's Peter. Here's the Paul Stanley. It's all the poses from the Alive artwork. All the poses, the art poses from the Alive. There's Gene Simmons. Very cool. There it includes the candles. And we have, so Gene and Peter's, the plastic's a little yellowed. And then Ace is in very nice condition. So all four of those for $75 start. The Dark Side of the Moon is $36.99. The new 50th anniversary Dark Side of the Moon is $36.99. So those are a $75 start. A Day at Disneyland with Walt Disney and Jiminy Cricket. That's another new sealed Disney record, $24.99. No, there's another crate of new vinyl after this. And there was another crate after that we didn't get priced. So we'll have a lot of new vinyl again tomorrow. An introduction to Syd Barrett. 18 tracks including songs from Pink Floyd, $59.99. So I got a whole nother crate of new vinyl after this, and I got a whole crate that we didn't get priced, but we'll have to show that tomorrow. Okay, let's do another Kiss auction. This is the Gene Simmons solo album. Let's bring up some more Kiss vinyl. Gene Simmons, Kiss Wax. This is a 1986 pressing. The vinyl is very clean. I'm going to call it EX Plus Near Mint Minus. EX Plus Near Mint Minus. Gene Simmons, a $25 start. $25 start on the Gene Simmons 1986 pressing. Has a barcode on the back. VG Plus cover. Solid, very clean vinyl. And final call if you want to get a bid in on the Alive figures for $75. Susie and the Banshees, Jumpin' Jacks. This is a live unofficial from Netherlands, 1981. Susie and the Banshees, $44.99. Live unofficial from the Netherlands, $44.99. Sherry Darnell wants a Jeff Healey. And the Soundgarden was $69.99. Soundgarden is $69.99, and that's on colored vinyl, $69.99. Also, Dolly Parton, The Very Best of Dolly, $36.99 for The Very Best of Dolly Parton. I was actually sold out of this. 2 LP, Greatest Hits compilation. We do have a bid on the Kiss figures, and I'm not for sure how to say that name. Tanner says, don't even try. We're going to call him Mr. Y. And unless you can give me some phonics on your name, it looks like, wow, that's a lot. It's got all the symbols to help you pronounce it there. Yigit Isaac. I could be very off, though. You're in at the figures at $75. And sorry if I am way off on your name. I might have to call you Mr. Y. Sounds like something on a James Bond movie. Tesla, 5-man London Jam, 2 LP on $46.99. 2 LP on colored vinyl. Tesla, $46.99. That's pronounced yeet. Okay, I can say yeet. $46.99 on Tesla. And we did get a restock of Ministry Psalm 69. Ministry Psalm 69, $31.99 for Ministry. And there was a waiting list for that. Ministry, the waiting list for Ministry was George Ellis, Joe Barrios, and Jared Benoit. This is Ministry Psalm 69, $31.99. All right, we have a first-time buyer, Mr. Yeet. Yeet, you're going to get all 4 Kiss Alive figures for $75. Thank you, and welcome to Collectco. We do this every night. We sell records and other collectibles. Tomorrow night, I hadn't made the pictures post yet, but tomorrow night I priced, well, I went through 4 full boxes, but I've got Beatles memorabilia and collectibles, Rolling Stones, I've got puzzles, lunch boxes, playing cards. We're going to have new vintage arrivals. I'm going to have tons of 45s. That's what I'm going to work on tonight. I've got great 45s for tomorrow night. But we sell records and other collectibles every night here, mostly vinyl. We do that 7 nights a week. We didn't have a show Sunday. I was getting ready actually for last night and tonight, Sunday. That's why we didn't have a coin and knife auction. But we'll have a big one this upcoming Sunday. Next is So thank you. Make sure you send our message, a page to our message. A message to our page. We do $7 unlimited shipping. $7 unlimited shipping. So final call if anybody wants to get in on the Gene Simmons for $25. That's a super clean. I don't know if y'all realize how nice the vinyl is on this. Looking for a $25 start. Bob Riger's in. Thank you, Bob. Next is STP, thank you. Stone Temple Pilots Greatest Hits is $39.99. Blue vinyl, $39.99. We still have that. All right, I got some more Kiss figures. I've got another set here. I think these are really cool. These look like the 8-inch Migos, I believe. Let me take a look here, see what Paul's got us. We've emptied out already 3 tubs full of Kiss stuff again. All right, so we have these 4 Kiss figures. This is the 2009 Migos, $85 start for the set. And this looks like the 8-inch Migos. $85 for the set of 4. There's Paul Stanley. There's Gene Simmons. These are very nice. $85 start for the 4. There's Peter Criss, and there's probably my favorite Kiss member, Ace Frehley. $85 start on those. So those 4 are available. New bids on Gene. Looks like a couple people was waiting for the buy it now. So Bob's at 25, Gene's is at 27, and we have Gene at 30, and Kelly O'Shea wants a Stone Temple Pilots. I guess we need to find those. That was the first crate. I guess I set it off on the ground. Let me figure out what I've done with those Stone Temple Pilots. Maybe Scott Fish will want one too. And if not, I'll find them later. Actually, they're right here. Stone Temple Pilots Greatest Hits. These are new and sealed. First time ever on vinyl. It's on blue vinyl, and that's Stone Temple Pilots Greatest Hits. Up until then, there had never been a Stone Temple Pilots Greatest Hits. That is $39.99. We're going to sell one to Kelly O'Shea, and there is one there. We have Stranger Things 3. 2 LP, music from Stranger Things, the Netflix series, Season 3, $29.99. The Gene record is now at 30 and now at 33 with David Polkey. And once again, looking for an $85 start on these Mego figures from 2019. First come, first serve. Gene, let's see here. Gene's at 33. Scott Fish said he'll take a Stone Temple Pilots. And Cynthia wants a Stranger Things. I'm about to rewatch it. It's getting about it is Halloween time. I better start it now if I'm going to watch it through the winter again. But I was going to time it where I finish season 4 when the new season comes out. But I think we're like I don't even think they've even started filming season 5. They're all going to be grown up and look like adults by the time they finish this show. They're going to have kids. Iron Maiden, Dance of Death, $49.99. There is going to be another new season. I think the strike or whatever delayed it. So this is an Iron Maiden record we don't get too often. Dance of Death, $49.99. Dance of Death. And The Truth and the Lie. This is music from the X-Files, limited edition glow-in-the-dark vinyl. Talk about a record that's oddly low production. I've been getting this for a few years now, and I bet they print like 100 of them. And then they're done for like 3 more months or 6 more months. Then they might print another 100. Very low production, oddly. X-Files, I got one of them for $28.99. And another Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying. Iron Maiden's $38.99. All right, let's make these Mego figures an $85 buy it now. If anybody wants these, $85 buy it now for the set of 4. That's a first come, first serve. And we're done on Gene Simmons. Bob Riger's out. Let me make sure nobody else was bidding. Yeah, that was just down to David Polkey. So David Polkey gets that for $33. Gene Simmons is so tanner. David Polkey for $33. Dance of Death. Iron Maiden. I'm going to go through this bin one more time, but Iron Maiden is $49.99. Dance of Death. And that is the first time I've been able to offer that at that actual retail price in quite some time. Cynthia, he gets the X-Files. It's normally an import. And they're like $64. They're about $15, $20 more sometimes. So that was a great crate of new vinyl. Let me get some new auctions started. Tammy's going to go ahead and buy it now on those figures. So let me bring over some more Kiss merchandise. I got a couple of these cardboard posters. And you really can't roll these, and I really don't want to ship them flat, but that might be what we have to do. We might just have to ship these flat. So keep in mind when I'm doing a starting bid on these, this is going to include shipping, and this is it's going to cost a majority of the starting price probably to ship this flat, because this is cardboard and you really can't roll it. This is a reprint. This is Kiss 1983 Elder Tour, and this, of course, is not an original, just a cardboard reprint poster. That is a $35 start. Kiss Music from the Elder, 1983. It's got purple lettering, picture of the band there. That's a $35 start. I'm going to lay that right over here. Tammy gets the Mego figures for $85. Thank you, Tammy. $85 on that. And let's go through this one more time. We have Soundgarden. That's on colored vinyl. First time ever I've had that on colored vinyl. 4LP, $69.99. Snow White, $24.99. Jeff Healey, $28.99. T-Bone Walker, $28.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan is $28.99. A Day at Disneyland, $24.99. An introduction to Syd Barrett. That's very cool. First time I've had that, $59.99. Can't believe we didn't sell any of these. Susie and the Banshees, live, 1981, unofficial, $44.99. Also, The Very Best of Dolly Parton, $36.99. Tesla's on colored vinyl, 2LP, 5-man London Jam. That's like Tesla Unplugged, $46.99. Ministries, $31.99. Psalm 69. Iron Maiden, $49.99. And Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying, is $38.99. Introduction to Syd Barrett is 18 tracks, including songs from Pink Floyd. So it's a compilation of Syd Barrett music. It has his Pink Floyd music, and it has his solo work. It's basically a Syd Barrett compilation. It has Pink Floyd like Arnold Lane and Seemingly Play, and Bike. I've got a Bike. You can ride it if you like, and it has some of his solo music. Some of it's in stereo, some of it's in mono. That's $59.99. Brad Bullen wants a Susie and the Banshees. What Soundgarden? That is live from the Artist Den. It's a 4LP box set. I've had that before. I've had that in stock for actually years, but I've never had it on colored vinyl. $69.99. All right, and Kiss, that poster is a $35 start if anybody wants in before I make it a buy it now. E&P wants Stevie Ray Vaughan. Let me go grab some other Kiss stuff, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and knock out the next crate of new vinyl. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll have another crate of new vintage stuff. But I want to do the new vinyl next. I've got more Kiss posters here. Oh, this one's really cool. Here's another Kiss poster. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring that over, and let me grab some more CDs. I got some more CDs here. Wow, some of these are sealed. I think I only have one more lot. Then we're going to have to up the ante on a few of these CDs, it looks like, because some of these are sealed. Let me see what I have over here. Wow, the Wicked Lester demos. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let's bring this over and see what we have here. And I got more Kiss vinyl as well, so stick with us. We got a lot more. We got a lot more to get to. Keychains. Yes, I got that stuff too. Okay, if anybody wants this, $35 buy it now. Kiss Elder Tour 1983. $35 buy it now. So the only thing that has not sold are 2 posters. Unless somebody buys that, I've got 2 posters still available. Here's another poster. This one's pretty cool. Avalon Attractions presents Kiss Halloween Night. That would have been a cool concert to go to. Kiss on October 31st, 1998 in Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles. I think I've seen some of that on YouTube. This is obviously some kind of reprint. Very nice, though. It's going to come shipped out of the frame, rolled, and that's going to be a $35 start. $35 start on that. Let's do a CD lot here. So I've grabbed 5 other CDs. Let's see what we have here. 5 other CDs. We have Kiss. Kiss self-titled. Very nice looking disc on that. No marks on that. Kiss self-titled. We have the Kiss Wicked Lester demos and Kiss Wicked Lester and Kiss demos. Of course, Wicked Lester, the first group Gene and Paul was in, kind of or actually it might have been just the group Gene was in, pre-Kiss. It was called Wicked Lester. Very tough. This is obviously some kind of unofficial CD. First Kiss, the High-Heeled Clowns. Very interesting. And we have Crazy Nights. Very nice looking disc. It's okay, not mint. Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. That has some marks on it. Smashes and Thrashes and Hits. And Asylum. And that's another West German CD there with Asylum. That has a few marks on it. And, of course, the Wicked Lester. So the disc on that one is very clean. Has one little mark, has one little circular mark on it, and a couple hairlines. So all those CDs, let's start those for $25, especially with that one in there. $25 start on that. And $35 start on that poster. Let me grab that next crate of new vinyl. I have no waiting list for Artist Den. So Fred, if you want that one, just let me know. I'll go ahead and pull it for you. No, I have no waiting list on the artist end. So let's see what we have in here. Great, more new vinyl. Josie's at 25 on the CDs. All right, let me mute my mic before I get started in this next crate. Tanner, you doing okay?
Oh, yeah.
Seth, how are you doing? Seth, you doing okay? Seth is not speaking. You got some kind of problem? Strike two for Seth. He's on the verge of getting fired. Okay, we have Pearl Jam, Soldier Field, 1995, unofficial box set, $89.99. 4 LP, pressed on 180-gram colored vinyl. This is a Pearl Jam unofficial box set, 8-page full-color booklet, informative liner notes, $89.99. $89.99. Artist Den is $69.99. Does the Kiss poster come with a frame? This one here, I will say, if you bid $35, I'll ship that with the frame. And like I said before, that's going to cost the majority of that to actually ship it in the frame like that. But yes, if you want to bid $35, I'll keep that one in the frame. David Gilmour, Live at Pompeii, $119.99. 4 LP box, 2 gatefold jackets. So the discs are in 2 different gatefold jackets with a 24-page book and the slipcase, $119.99. The artist in is $69.99. Toto 4, that's a Record Store Day essential, $31.99. 40th anniversary on Bloodshot colored vinyl, Toto 4, $31.99. Joe DeRamus wants the Pearl Jam. Joe, if you're a first-time buyer, thank you and welcome. Make sure you message our page. We need your email address and your mailing address. We need your email address and a mailing address. We do $7 unlimited shipping. So as much as you want to buy all week, $7 unlimited shipping. $7 unlimited shipping, except when we're doing odd stuff like the Kiss merchandise. It's kind of, well, it's still $7, but we kind of go to it item by item. Final call on the CDs. Josie Sinkbell bid $25. Nick Bargeron also bid $25, but Josie was first. That's a final call. And now I'm going to make this poster a buy it now. First come, first serve. $35 buy it now on that poster if anybody wants in. $35 buy it now. That's a first come, first serve. So Toto, this is a Tool unofficial. Tool Stranglehold, the Kalamazoo broadcast, $39.99. That is on silver vinyl. Tool Stranglehold, $39.99. Steve Bosford says he will take the Kiss poster for $35. That's sold to him. If anybody else wants to bid on the CDs, you've got moments left. Tools and unofficial, Pantera, History of Hostility. Pantera is new and sealed. That's a Pantera Greatest Hits, $31.99. Homeland Conspiracy wants the Tool Stranglehold. And we have Scorpions, Virgin Killer. Virgin Killer is on colored vinyl, $36.99 for Virgin Killer. And the waiting list for that was Darren Wortman. Darren Wortman, I have you on the waiting list for that. All right, let's do another Kiss poster. This one is going to be a $35 start. This says Kiss, the hottest band in the world, Tuesday, July 9th, 1996, the Superdome, New Orleans. You wanted the best, you got it. Very cool. It's a reprint poster. It's framed. $35 start on that. $35 start on that Kiss poster. We have a new bid on the CDs for $26 with Nick Bargeron. So, Josie, you're out on that. That Kiss poster is going to be a $35 start. Very cool there. Framed and $35 start. Nick's at 26, Josie's out. Nick, that $1 bump may have done it for you. $26 going twice, going 3 times. Lou Reed Transformer. This is on white vinyl. Lou Reed on white vinyl. This has Walk on the Wild Side on it, of course. $33.99. Pearl Jam, red vinyl, $39.99. Pearl Jam, completely unplugged. That's on red vinyl, $39.99. Queensryche, Promised Land. Queensryche is $38.99. That is new and sealed. Queensryche, Promised Land, $38.99. And Ozzy, this is a live unofficial on red vinyl, 1981, Ozzy Osbourne, Montreal 1981 with Randy Rhoads, red vinyl, $36.99. I have sold a lot of those lately. There's Ozzy, Montreal 1981, Randy Rhoads, $36.99. Nick Bargeron gets the CDs for $26. The Kiss poster, the year, well, it's advertising July 9th, 1996. When it was printed, I don't know. It's a reprint. Let me go grab some other Kiss figures. I think I got one more big lot here of Kiss figures in this tub, and then I can finally get to the bottom, which has a lot of the small, intricate pieces here. So let me get to that, like the keychains and Actually, let me go ahead and grab this. This is a buy it now. This is a buy it now for, actually, let's put it up for auction. This is an original Kiss ad. This is an original Kiss ad for Kiss keychains. This is a $30 start. This is an ad for Kiss keychains. $30 start. I will ship that framed. 1978 a coin management. Look at those keychains. Boy, that's very cool. And yeah, $30 start. Framed ad for the Kiss keychains. $30 start on that. And since that one's going up, I'm going to go ahead and put this one away. If anybody wants to buy it now, $35 for that. $35 for that Kiss poster. $35. And this is now up for bid, $30 and now $30. Kevin Kubina wants one of the Aussies. That's sold to Kevin Kubina. Also, we have Now That's What I Call Halloween. I grabbed a few more. It's getting closer and closer. Now That's What I Call Halloween. Purple and orange vinyl. 2 LP compilation, $29.99. We got 2 bidders on the keychains ad, $30 and $30. And Coldplay X and Y. Coldplay X and Y, $46.99. Now, I walked all the way over here to grab these other Cycle Circus figures, and I end up grabbing the keychain ad. But let me grab these other Cycle Circus figures. These are going to be a $45 start as well. This is the Kiss Cycle Circus. This is like the double packs. They have the actual band members, and then they have other figures with them as well. So let me show these one more time. This is Cycle Circus. This is going to be a, also they're limited to 12,000. This is, these are also McFarlane's. Yes, so there's Ace. $45 start, other Cycle Circus. There's Paul with the clown. Peter. These are $45 start, all 4 of them. $45 start, and there's Gene. So those, if you want to bid on those, let's put figure and then your bid. The keychain ad, 30, 30, 35, 36, 37, 40, and Rob Band wants a Aussie with Randy Rhoads. That's so to Rob Band. Also, Alice in Chains Freak Show. That's live Alice in Chains, 1990 and 1992 on red vinyl. $44.99 on Alice in Chains. The Goo Goo Dolls Greatest Hits, $28.99 for the Goo Goo Dolls Greatest Hits, $28.99. Also, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, we just had a new picture disc that came out. This is actually black vinyl, 2 LP, $34.99. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. And Wasp, Headless Children, $39.99. Wasp, Headless Children. So quick recap on that, Ben. The keychain ads at 40, now 41. Jeff Garland, you're out. Tony Reese has it for 41. If anybody wants to bid on those figures, it's a $45 start. Let's go through this bin one more time. David Gilmour, almost the same thing. Live at Pompeii, $119.99. Toto 4, $31.99. Tool, that's a live unofficial. Stranglehold, the Kalamazoo broadcast, $39.99. Tool. Pantera, History of Hostility, $31.99. Scorpions, Virgin Killer, $34.99. Lou Reed Transformer, $33.99. Pearl Jam Unplugged, $39.99. Pearl Jam Unplugged. Queensryche Promised Land, $38.99. Ozzy, $36.99. Now That's What I Call Halloween, $29.99. Coldplay, $46.99. Alice in Chains was $44.99. The Goo Goo Dolls Greatest Hits, $28.99. Tim Burton is $34.99. Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack, that is. And Wasp is $39.99. Christopher Morris put GD. That's the Goo Goo Dolls. That's sold to Christopher Morris. Okay, let me bring up a new crate. I think we got some new vintage arrivals that John priced today that have not been shown. So let me bring those up. Tons of new vinyl. We do have a whole nother crate that's not marked. I doubt we get to that tonight. But if we absolutely need to, I think I flipped through it earlier and I knew the prices on everything. But let's go through this crate. We got new vintage arrivals in here. New vintage arrivals. So let's see what we have here. Looks like, let me mix some of these up because we have, looks like 3 Beatles records in a row almost to start the crate. I got to tell John to start mixing those up a little bit better so we don't have 3 or 4 in a row. Jeff Garland, if you're done bidding, let me know if you're done bidding. That way I can go ahead and end this. Just say out if you're done. And I'm going to make these figures a $45 buy it now. If anybody wants these for a $45 buy it now, the McFarlane figures are a $45 buy it now if anybody wants those. New vintage arrivals. I'm going to go ahead and grab our next couple auctions because it looks like we're almost done on the keychain ad. And I got some other stuff over here. Got some other stuff over here. I think I've got these. And yeah, I got some of these mini figures here. These look pretty interesting. These little mini figures. And I've got a buy it now. I've got a quick buy it now. I haven't done really a lot of buy it nows. Last week we did probably more buy it nows than we did auctions, but I have a whole crate of small buy it now stuff. So we've got our next figure lot. First, Jason Conklin says he'll take these for $45. Sell these to Jason for $45. Thank you, Jason. If you're a first-time buyer, make sure you contact our page. We need your email address and your mailing address. Jeff Garland's out on this, so we're going to sell this to Tony Reese for $41. That's sold to Tony for $41. Our next auction are these 4 figures, another $45 start. This is Ace, Peter, Paul, and Gene. And these are Superstars minifigures. And that's a $45 start. There's all 4 of those. $45 start before I drop them. $45 start. Let me put them up here out of the hands of destruction, which are my hands. $45 start for those 4. And then this is a buy it now. This is a set of 4 coasters, $29.99. 1997 coasters. They're die cut. They look like the album artwork. All 4 of them are in there. That's a buy it now for $29.99. All 4 of those coasters, $29.99. We have a waiting list for Psycho Circus. We get like 2 or 3 copies every week shipped to us. Every week we're getting like 2, 3, maybe 5 copies. And we got this list of everybody who wants one. And as we get them, we go down the list. So everybody's been getting them. They're $49.99. As we get more, we just keep adding to the list. So also, I've got some cups here. This is from the Kiss Cruise. This is a $25 start on these. So those 4 figures are a $45 start, and these 4 cups is a $25 start. So James Rayner is going to get the coasters. Those are sold to James Rayner. And these 4 cups from the Kiss Cruise, there's Gene, Paul, Peter. I got that out of order. Gene, Ace, Peter, and Paul. 4 different colors there. Those are a $25 start for those 4. So there's our next 2 auction. Mini Kiss figures and those 4 cups. Actually, Arthur Wyman was in first on the coasters. My bad. Arthur Wyman was in first on the coasters. Then James Rayner. Arthur got it. His comment just came in to verify that. You were first. Those are sold to Arthur. Okay, new vintage arrivals. I'm not going to leave these up long, and then I'm going to move on, and then I'm going to start showing some buy it now Kiss stuff. And it's going to be like the coasters. I'm going to be like, all right, first one to say coaster, first one to say lunchbox, first one to say this. And I do have another set of big figures over there that I've got to get to. And there's only been 3 things not sold. 4 things. 3 different posters and a Snuggie. Only 4 things that haven't sold. First, we have Dizzy in Greece. I've never seen that before. Dizzy Gillespie in Greece on Verve, $49.99. Dizzy in Greece, Dizzy Gillespie, $49.99. Also, Fred Carnell needed the live from the artist in. Let me pull that for Fred Carnell. And I got more Kiss vinyl. Don't let me forget about that either. I got a few more to auction, and then I'll do some as a buy it now. So this is sold to Fred Carnell. That was the purple splatter vinyl. Dizzy Gillespie. Also, Styx, The Grand Illusion. This has the poster with it. Got some very nice LPs in this crate so far. Styx, The Grand Illusion, $24.99, and that has the poster with it. That actually has the poster with it, $24.99. All right, and let me show 2 more, then I'll do a buy it now on these. The Beatles, Hard Day's Night, 1987 pressing, $44.99 in mono. The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, UK version in mono, $44.99. And Van Halen, Diver Down, a very nice looking copy of that. Diver Down with the original inner sleeve, extremely nice vinyl and cover. That's an OG Diver Down, $44.99. George Ellis did. Chad, put it back for me. Chad, did you put it back? Had it at the beginning. I'm not for sure. Witchcraft. Yes, I got you a Witchcraft album. Yes. I can show that to you, but I do have one. Okay, this is a buy it now for the Kiss Cruise cups. All 4 cups, $25 buy it now. First come, first serve. And if anybody wants these figures, $45 buy it now on the figures. $45 buy it now on the figures. And the Kiss Cups is a $25 buy it now. Kiss Cups and the figures, $45 and $25 buy it nows on those if anybody wants those. Let me step over here and figure out what we can auction next. We've got some like photos here. Let me see what these are. These photos, and let me try to just grab this whole crate of stuff over here. Let's grab this whole crate. I think some of this may be auction, but I think a lot of it is buy it now. But our first auction here is going to be these 4 photos. $15 start for the set. So $15 start for the set. This is these 4 individual little framed photos. There's Gene. There's Vinnie Vincent, Paul Stanley, and not Peter, right? No. $15 start. These names I like. I got to be careful too. I'll just say 4 Kiss photos. $15 start for those 4. $15 start for those 4. Mike Locke is going to take the minifigures for a $45 buy it now, and the cups have also sold. So Mike Locke got the 4 minifigures, Tanner, for $45, and Carlene Rollins is going to get the 4 Kiss Cruise cups for a $25 buy it now. So those Kiss photos are a $15 start, and I've got, this is $39.99. $39.99. Hard Luck Woman, Detroit Rock City. A 1988 Japanese import mini CD, rare, $39.99. Hard Luck Woman in Detroit Rock City, mini Japanese CD, very cool, $39.99. Hard Luck Woman in Detroit Rock City. That's a 1988 Japanese import mini CD. That's a buy it now for $39.99. First come, first serve on that. Let me show a few more LPs in here. Oh, not before though. I get another Kiss auction started. Let me see what else I got in here. I've got I think I have a Paul Stanley Soul Station. I do. This is Paul Stanley Soul Station. We'll start this for $1. We'll start this for $1. This is Paul Stanley Soul Station, Now and Then. It's sealed. Paul Stanley solo album, Soul Station. Sealed for a $1 start. That's now up for auction. Sealed for a $1 start. Michael House says he's in on the photos for $16. So Michael House has all 4 of these photos for $16, going once, going twice. Wade Lucas is in on Paul Stanley for $1. $1. Okay. Alan Parsons Project, Pyramid. Alan Parsons Project is $19.99. Alan Parsons Project, Pyramid, $19.99. Back to New Vintage Arrivals. Also Dizzy Gillespie. Something Old, Something New, 1945, 1963. That's $19.99. Another Dizzy Gillespie, Gillespania. Dizzy Gillespie and his orchestra, $19.99. Bringing out a few jazz LPs here in this crate. So there was Alan Parsons, Dizzy Gillespie, and we have Don Williams going from jazz to country. Don Williams is $9.99. Don Williams is $9.99. Paul Stanley's at $1, $2, $2, and $2. Let's go ahead and sell Michael House these pictures for $16. That's sold to Michael House. There was a Japanese MIDI CD for $39.99. Sealed Paul Stanley. We're at $2 whole US dollars. I have another Japanese import mini CD. I Was Made for Loving You and Beth. Japanese mini CD, $39.99. A 1988 Japanese import mini CD, rare. And that is $39.99. That's a 1988 Japanese mini import CD. So I got 2 of those available as I buy it now. The Best of Count Basie, that is $29.99. The Best of Count Basie. Also, Go with the Ventures. Go with the Ventures. This is $9.99. Go with the Ventures, $9.99. KC and the Sunshine Band, self-titled, $19.99 for KC and the Sunshine Band, $19.99 for KC. Boston, this is their self-titled debut album, $34.99 for Boston. That's on the Orange Epic label. Boston's $34.99. So got the 2 Japanese mini CDs. Let's see what else I have over here. This is Kiss, the Interview Sessions, VHS. This is $14.99. That's a buy it now. Kiss, the Interview Sessions, VHS, $14.99. The Interview Sessions. A series for the serious collector. That is $14.99. Kiss, that's a VHS. That's a buy it now. Buy it now on that. Also, the Firm, self-titled Firm and shrink wrap and hop sticker, $24.99. Very cool. Tony Franklin, Chris Slade, and of course Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers. That's it. Near mint, shrink wrap, and the sticker. $24.99. Jetstream wants Go with the Ventures. Michael House is at $20 on the Paul Stanley. Michael House is at $20 on the sealed Paul Stanley album. That's going once, going twice. Wow, promo. Is this actually a promo copy? $79.99. A 1972 press, well pressed, no postcards. It has a sticker on the back and has a promo sticker on the front. That's just rare in itself. I doubt it's a promo label, but that's a very interesting copy of this album to have a promo sticker on it. This is $79.99, and this is the Rolling Stones Exile on Main Street. The Rolling Stones Exile on Main Street. Not a promo label, but what a nice copy. If you're considering this, you might want to go ahead and think no longer. The vinyl on this is super nice. I'm not actually going to put them back in there. It's got a promo sticker, and it's got the track listing sticker on the back. Very cool, and that's an extremely nice copy of the Rolling Stones Exile on Main Street. $79.99. There's no postcards in there, but it makes me wonder, because it has that promo sticker, did it come with postcards? I'd say it did, but that's just very interesting having that on there. So I'm actually going to leave that right over there. So Jason Conklin's at $25 on the Paul Stanley. Let me figure out where I was in this bin. Looks like there's some great LPs in here so far. Next is George Benson, In Your Eyes. George Benson is $12.99. And Gordon Bach, $14.99. That's on Ver Folkways. Al Jarreau, $9.99. Al Jarreau High Crime, $9.99. And the best of Zoot Sims, $14.99. The Tatum Group Masterpieces, Art Tatum with Benny Carter and Louis Bellison. That's $14.99. All right, let's go ahead and sell Jason Conklin the Paul Stanley for $25. Did see anybody else bet on that? I do have some other buy it nows here. Kiss merchandise. I have a Kiss lunchbox for $39.99. This is $39.99. It's embossed. It looks like Kiss Originals artwork. $39.99. Kiss lunchbox, $39.99. Of course, these didn't come with a thermos. A lot of them wasn't sold with a thermos, or it was sold separately, and that is $39.99 for that Kiss lunchbox. $39.99. Let me show a few more albums in here. There's another Art Group Masterpieces, Art Tatum Group Masterpieces, $14.99. Non-Dairy Creamer. What an interesting looking, was this a sampler? It's a Warner Brothers sampler. We had about 7 of these last night. This one has Little Feat, Peter Green, Curved Air, Tony Joe White. That one's $14.99, non-dairy creamer. And the trio, Oscar Peterson, Joe Pass, and Niels Peterson. That is $19.99. Also, Thad Jones, Mel Lewis, Consummation. That's $19.99. And Joe Pass, Virtuoso number 3, $19.99. Let me see what else. I'm going to take these off the table. I'm going to move them over here one more time. That was the Kiss Interview Sessions VHS, $14.99. I've got the 2 mini Japanese CD. Those are $39.99 each. And I just showed this lunchbox. If anybody wants it, $39.99. I've got to make a pile to put this stuff right here behind me. There's that and that. So our next Kiss auction is going to be, let me see what I have in here. Let's see what this is. This is okay, these are both kids shirts. This is a kids shirt, $19.99. Rock and Roll All Night. I think some people saw these and they thought they were maybe adult size, but there's Kiss Rock and Roll All Night. That's a kid's shirt, $19.99. Rock and Roll All Night. That's a kid's shirt for $19.99. And our next comment was Jetstream wants the Oscar Peterson. That was the trio here. That's sold to Jetstream. And Joe DeRamus wants the Exile on Main Street. Nice pickup there. Very cool with the promo sticker. Extremely nice condition too. That record's always beat. David Hoy wants Art Tatum and Ben Webster. There's Art Tatum and Ben Webster. That's sold to David Hoy. So there's the Kiss kids shirt for $19.99. And then here's the pink shirt, which is also a kid's shirt, $19.99. I think the way that was photographed, I think some people maybe thought it was a full-size women's shirt, but that is the Kiss pink shirt there, $19.99 for that. So there's 2 kids shirts. Those are $19.99 each. We have an FM auto scan radio. This is $34.99. Kiss FM auto scan radio, $34.99 with the Destroyer artwork. $34.99 on that. And I've got a 2001 daily trivia calendar. 2001 daily trivia calendar, $24.99. A Kiss 2001 daily trivia calendar, $24.99. David Hoy also wants the Joe Pass Virtuoso 3. That's also said to David Hoy. Okay, let's show a few more LPs in here. The Beatles, Please Please Me, a 1976 UK copy, $49.99. A 76 UK copy, black Parlophone label from the 76, $49.99 on Please Please Me, 76. People are always looking for any vintage copy of this to put in their collection. Of course, the Beatles albums are kind of confusing. There's all the UK albums, and then there's all the US albums from Capitol, which are usually completely different and completely different track listings. So sometimes that gets quite confusing, but I usually explain them whenever we have them. All right, we're going to start this at $1. We're going to start this at $1. This is Dress to Kill. It's in good condition, as in G. G means good, doesn't mean all that good. So you have VG, VG minus, and then you have good. Okay, so this is below VG minus. This is worse than VG minus. Dress to Kill, $1 start. That is up for bid. Dress to Kill, that's in good condition. It has the Casablanca inner sleeve. That's up for bid for $1. It will still play. You can still listen to it. $1 start on Dress to Kill. All right, next in here was Gil Evans, Vengeance, or what's that say? Gil Evans, 19, let me check the label. Gil Evans, this is $19.99. Gil Evans, Sevjali. I know how to say that, or I know what that is, but I can't say it right now. $19.99. And Art Farmer Homecoming. Art Farmer Homecoming, $19.99. All right, what was the Kiss radio? Well, let me put this stuff away. These are both kids' shirts, both kids' Kiss shirts, $19.99. The Kiss FM Auto Scan radio was $34.99. That's from 1998. And the Kiss Trivia Calendar was $24.99. None of that sold. It's all still available. The Trivia Calendar, the radio, and the two sheet. I forgot about these big figures. I got another set of big figures over here. I've got these large figures, the Destroyer figures. $175 start for the set. Not the gigantic ones. I've already priced those. They're $1,000 if anybody wants the gigantic ones. This is the kind of medium-sized Kiss Destroyer figures. $175 start. This is $175 start, and this is these four figures here. $175 for the set. These are like Jack in the Box. We'll call them Kiss in the Box. I don't think did they actually retract down in there? If so, that'd be really cool. But this is the 21st Century Jack in the Box Kiss. Of course, they're posed from like Destroyer. This is 100. Yeah, it looks like they actually pop up out of there. You'll probably, though, leave them in the box. This is $175 start. There's Ace. Pretty cool set here. This is Peter. There's Paul. Gene. And there's Peter. All four of those, that's $175 start. $175 start. There's all four of them. Okay, back up to the top, we got Dress to Kill also up for auction. Caleb was at $1 and Andrea's at $5. Chad, you still have the Kiss Motorcycles poster. I hadn't seen that. Now, we still got lots of posters in the back. We got probably 30 more Kiss posters that are rolled up. We've probably sold off all the ones tonight. They're in frames, but we have all the ones that's rolled up. Scott Drum wants the Firm. I was about to say, if no one bought that tonight, I was probably going to keep it. Very nice copy, shrink wrap and hop sticker. I don't think mine's that nice. Sell that to Scott Drum. Dress to Kill's at $7. And we have Dress to Kill at $6 and now $7. $40 for both CDs. Just think on it. Okay, that's both of them. That would be buy one, get one free. I don't know if I want to do that. I have $40 for one CD. Joe Farrell, Outback with Elvin Jones, Chick Corea, and Buster Williams. $24.99 on that. John McLaughlin, music spoken here. John McLaughlin, $14.99. Also, All or Nothing, Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday's $29.99. All or Nothing. Club 69, drama featuring Kim Cooper, Twisted America. I don't know a lot about that, but it's from 1997, and it's $19.99. Michael Nath gets Billie Holiday. I was just thinking, if Michael Nath's watching, he'll grab that. That's sold to Michael Nath, Billie Holiday. Also, the Charlie Daniels Band. Here's an early album of his, Way Down Yonder. Charlie Daniels Band, $24.99. Way Down Yonder, $24.99 for Charlie Daniels Band. Also, Elvis Sings Flamin' Star. That's actually a sealed copy for $14.99. That's a sealed copy for $14.99. The good copy of Dress to Kill's at 10. Final call on these figures. Final call on those figures for $175. I got a couple more Kiss Buy It Nows. Let's go ahead and show a keychain. If you want this, it's $14.99. Kiss keychain, $14.99. Kiss keychain, $14.99. Tomorrow night, I got Beatles keychains. I've got some Rolling Stones. I think I got a Rolling Stones keychain. I got some vintage stuff. I got some new stuff. But I got some pretty cool trinkets for tomorrow night's show. I've got photographs already taken. I'll be working on that post. And then Thursday night, we're doing metal auctions. I want to remind everybody, Thursday, we're going to have a lot of vinyl that's not metal. We're mostly going to be auctioning metal. But there's one keychain, $14.99. $14.99 on that. Back up to the comments. We had Dress to Kill now at $10. That's a final call. Christopher Morris is going to get the sealed Elvis. And I've got Black Rose. Boys Will Be Boys. Black Rose. That is sealed. $24.99. Black Rose is $24.99. Also, Deep Purple, made in Japan. Deep Purple, it does have some cover damage down here. That's a very clean. The vinyl is very clean, though. $34.99, made in Japan. Okay, I'm going to make these Kiss figures $175 buy it now. If anybody wants these 4 Destroyer figures, first come, first serve. $175 buy it now for those 4. $175 buy it now for those 4. I'm going to set them right over here. I think that's the only figures that I have left for tonight, and everything has sold. Everything is sold. And Dress to Kill's now a final call. That copy was in good condition, as in below VG minus. The Earl Scruggs Review. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Rockin' Cross the Country. Earl Scruggs Review. $9.99. Black Rose was from 19... let's see. Don't have a year on it. I don't see a year on it anywhere, surprisingly. There's no year on it. Yep. There is no year on this anywhere. $24.99. Henry Pardidez wants Earl Scruggs. That's sold to Henry Pardidez. And we have Judy Garland, the ABC collection. Judy Garland, $9.99. First Mediations for Quartet. John Coltrane. John Coltrane from 1977. First Mediations for Quartet. Very clean vinyl. $49.99. It's not hardcore. No, it's not hardcore. All right, Dress to Kill is sold to Andrea. I'm going to put that on top of Earl Scruggs. I'm going to move these Kiss figures out of the way. If anybody wants those for $175 buy it now, I'm going to walk these over here across the room so I have a little bit more space and put these on this cart. And I don't know, it's kind of like, let's see what we have here. I got some more stuff down in there. I might keep that for a second. Okay. I've got some Buy It Now Kiss albums, okay? These are vintage Kiss LPs, Buy It Now. First, we have Vinnie Vincent Invasion, 12-inch single for promotional use only. A 1986 promo, $14.99, no substitute. Vinnie Vincent Invasion, that's a promo, $14.99. Destroyer. Destroyer's in EX condition, $34.99. Destroyer, EX condition, it has the original inner sleeve, $34.99 for Destroyer. Kiss Alive. Alive 1 is in VG condition, $24.99. Alive 1, VG condition, $24.99. And Alive 2 is VG minus. The vinyl's VG minus, but it looks like it has some inserts with it, $29.99. Looks like you get the book, the merchant form, and it looks like it has some of the stickers left. It has partial stickers. So the vinyl's overall a VG minus. It has partial stickers, the merchandise insert, and the book. And Alive 2 is $29.99. $29.99. And that's Alive 2. That is VG minus $29.99. David Polkey wants Vinnie Vincent. That's sold to David Polkey. The vinyl's in EX condition. If I ever say the grade on the album, that is the vinyl, which is in EX condition. It's very nice. It's actually pretty close to near mint minus, actually. The cover would be about a VG. The cover would be about a VG. So if I ever say the grade on the vinyl, if I ever say the grade on the record, that's obviously the vinyl. And then the covers, I usually just allow the people to look at that. Or if there's major damage, then I take note of those, like a seam split, rotting, cut corner, something like that. Bobby and the Midnights, $19.99 for Bobby and the Midnights. This is Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead. I don't get that one as often. It's in shrink wrap, $19.99. Bobby and the Midnights, $19.99. And Africa, music of Maclean and Baloo, Grand Prix du Disc. That is very interesting, $16.99. Also, Joe D. Ramus wants Alive 2, and Arthur Wyman, you were second to that. That's so did Joe D. Ramus. So Destroyer still available and Kiss Alive. Kevin Kubina wants the Bobby and the Midnight. So if you're relatively new, the way we grade records, we go through records so fast, we have a grading system. Some bins, we do check condition, which these would be in the check condition bins. And these are EX plus to near mint minus. So everything in here is a non-check condition record. That means there's no condition notes on the vinyl. The vinyl is going to be EX plus to near mint minus. It's going to be very clean. That way, when nights we're really rolling through these records, we can go through 100 records in just a matter of minutes, not having to grade them individually. We kind of group them together. Chris Farrar gets the Africa record, and we have All Day Thumbsucker, which is a compilation on the Blue Thumb label, $19.99. That has T-Rex, Ike and Tina Turner, Albert Collins is on there. That's called All Day Thumbsucker. So we still got a Kiss keychain. That was $14.99 for that Kiss keychain. I'll show another one in just a second, but I've got a couple more things here. This is actually a cut ad for Kiss Alive, or excuse me, Kiss Double Platinum, $24.99. That's a cut ad. Looks probably from a magazine, I'd say. $24.99. That's a cut ad for Kiss Double Platinum. $24.99 on that. And this is a cut ad for Kiss Alive, and that's $24.99. So those are cut ads for Kiss Alive and Kiss Double Platinum, and those will come with the frames. $24 and $24.99 on those. All Day Thumbsucker. We also have Juice Newton, Dirty Looks. Juice Newton is $9.99 for Dirty Looks. Juice Newton, $9.99. Jeff Garland wants the cut ad for Kiss Alive. That's so to Jeff Garland. And we have Peter Frampton, I'm in you, in shrink wrap, $19.99. So still got the double platinum ad. Still got the double platinum ad. And let's see what else I have in here. I got a few more keychains. Let's see what we have here in the keychain department. You'll have to just be as specific as possible if you want one of these. There's Kiss Army. That's $14.99. Kiss Army. $14.99 for the Kiss Army keychain. We have Farewell Tour. Farewell Tour. That's from 2000. Not the new Farewell Tour. The first Farewell Tour. $12.99. That looks like from the Kiss Pinball Machine. And don't have a, or does it have a price? Yeah, it does. $19.99. That looks like the back glass for the Kiss Pinball Machine. $19.99. That's on a leather fob as well. Kiss, The Hottest Show on Earth from 2010. That's $14.99. And this is also $14.99. This is One Last Kiss, End of the Road. I think that's from the most recent. Yeah, 2020, $14.99. So End of the Road, Hottest Show on Earth tour, the pinball with the leather fob, the Farewell Tour from 2000, Kiss Army, and then this keychain. Those are all $14.99 if anybody wants those. I'm going to leave those right there. Brian Arrigo wants the All Day Thumbsucker. That's so to Brian Arrigo, and we've already showed Peter Frampton. We have the Beatles. Beatles for sale, a 1987 U.S. Press mono. Extremely nice, $39.99. Beatles for sale. Once again, a UK album. So the UK albums have actually 2 extra tracks than the US album. Sometimes 4 extra tracks. So in Capitol, they issued Beatles albums with less tracks so they could put out more singles. Essentially a money grab. So the UK albums have more tracks than the US albums. Here's a few more keychains before they fall through the crate. We'll just call this the Kiss logo. The Kiss logo from 2018. That's $14.99. And this is $9.99. That has the solo albums on it. That has the solo albums, $9.99. And there's another End of the Road keychain. Another End of the Road, $14.99. I have some stuff that hasn't sold from the week before that I was going to put up for auction. I'll go grab that in just a second. I got a few more die-cut items here. Let's see what we have. I got a lot of books and magazines as well. So we have, this is $16.99. I don't know a lot about it. It's a picture of Gene Simmons. It's in a frame, $16.99. And what do we have here? It looks like some stickers, $24.99 for this sheet of stickers. $24.99 for that set of stickers. Also, this set of stickers is $24.99. And Kiss Expo Tokyo 2016. Kiss Expo Tokyo 2016 official guidebook, $39.99, and that is in Japanese. That is in Japanese. Kiss Expo book, hardback, $39.99. There's the man himself with his Kiss stuff. He's got a lot. $39.99 for the Kiss Expo Tokyo 16. And Kiss Live, $24.99. I'm not really for sure what this is for, but it's a Kiss book. Kiss Live, $24.99, 1996. I guess that's a tour book, possibly a tour book. Jeff McMaster wants the logo keychain. This is sold to Jeff McMaster, the logo keychain. I'll put that right there on top of Jeff Garland's Kiss Alive ad. And Kayla Morris wants the solo keychain. Can we find that Witchcraft album? Or Josh, if you actually, I think it's already put away. If you want to give me a second, or after the show, I'll show you what that was. I can send you a picture of it. Christopher Morris says he'll take the Beatles for sale. That's the Christopher Morris. And Arthur Wyman wants the Kiss Live book. This right here. This is sold to Arthur Wyman. The pinball, yes. Pretty sure that's the back glass to the pinball machine. It's on a leather fob, and there's no markings on it. Could be unofficial. I don't see any Kiss credits to it. $19.99. There's none on the front or the back of the metal or on the leather. That's $19.99. Okay, let me show a few new LPs in here. Bob Welch, French Kiss. Bob Welch is $14.99. Time for Tyner, McCoy Tyner. That's on Blue Note from 1973, $39.99. McCoy Tyner, $39.99. McCoy Tyner. Also, Work Song, Nat Adderley, with Wes Montgomery, Bobby Timmons, Percy Faith, and Sam Jones. That's a 1994 Japanese pressing. Wow. $34.99. A 1994 Japanese press. Extremely nice vinyl. We have Jeff Garland says he'll take the Kiss pinball machine. Caleb, everything right now is sticker price until maybe at the complete end of the show when we're done for the night. Everything is sticker price. I got one more keychain, though, I haven't shown. Wow, this one's really cool. Kiss Army from 2015, $14.99. Gold and red and black Kiss Army. That's $14.99. Got a few more Kiss magazines and books here. If you want any of these, just try to be as specific as possible on what's here. This is Kiss the Early Years book. Kiss the Early Years book, $14.99. That looks really cool. Kiss the Early Years book, $14.99. Kiss the Early Years book. This is Life, Kiss, 50 Years, Gods of Rock and Roll. Kiss, Life magazine, $14.99. And Guitar School, a tribute to Kiss. Guitar School magazine, tribute to Kiss, special collectors. That is also $14.99. Arthur Wyman wants Kiss the Early Years book. That is sold to Arthur Wyman. We have those two Kiss magazines there. And let me show a few more. We got 1, 2, 3. Let me show 4 more here. We have the official Kiss Farewell poster book, and that is from the 2000 tour. Kiss Farewell, no posters is included, $9.99. The official Kiss magazine, $14.99. The Return of Kiss, Hit Parader, special 14 edition Kiss section, $14.99. And the official Kiss Detroit Rock City movie magazine. That is $14.99. Detroit Rock City movie magazine. Michael House, you were second on the Early Years book, and Larry Underhill wants the Kiss Army keychain. That's sold to Larry Underhill. Let me show a few more. Records in here. The Best of Ella Fitzgerald Volume 2, $24.99 for the Best of Ella Fitzgerald Volume 2. Also, Rufus and Shaka Khan and Master Jam, $9.99. The Mothers of Invention, this is Burnt Weenie Sandwich, Mothers of Invention, $39.99. Bad Influence, the Robert Cray Band, $19.99. Bad Influence, the Robert Cray Band. Blues Album of the Year sticker, $19.99. Jeff McMaster wants Master Jam by Rufus and Shaka Khan. We also have Wet Willie, Keep on Smiling. Wet Willie is $19.99. Also, Jethro Tull, A Passion Play, $19.99 on Jethro Tull. Paul Chambers and John Coltrane, High Step, very cool, $39.99. Do you have the CD of a Paul Stanley, Live to Win? Not to my knowledge. Jetstream wants the Robert Cray. First, let me show a few more Kiss magazines. I got 3 more here. Forbes, the Top 40 Entertainers. Forbes is $14.99. Kiss featured story. What do we have here? This must have a Kiss article in it somewhere. The 20 hottest women in history. Is that? It's not Gene Simmons here on the cover, is that? It's not Gene Simmons. I was like, is kind of misleading. That's Jack Nicholson, isn't it? $14.99. I guess that's the story about Gene Simmons here, the 20 hottest women in history. Maybe he's doing that story. And then Wolf Marshall's Guitar, what's the name of this? Guitar One magazine, Kiss interview. There's Ace on the cover, $14.99. Oh, it's Gene Simmons' magazine. Got it. Okay, so Jetstream got the Robert Cray. Michael Nath wants the Wet Willie. And I got, so this is called Tongue Magazine. It's Gene Simmons' magazine. Got it. Didn't know that was a thing. So it's Gene Simmons' Tongue Magazine. So he had his own magazine. Boy, what did he not do to earn money, Tanner? Did he not do? I think he's done literally everything to earn some sort of money, which you got to respect him for it. Like he said in that interview I was watching, it's the American dream, right? That's what he was saying. He said he's never had a bad day in America. It's paradise here for him. Gene Simmons, this is a replica Gene Simmons driver's license, $9.99. A replica Gene Simmons driver's license, $9.99. This is some packs of, let's see what we have here. First, we have a Kiss preview set. What do we have here? Some kind of cards, $9.99 per pack. Kiss limited edition preview set cards. They're numbered 368 or 13, 368, 13, 369, and 13, 370 of 15,000. $9.99. And we've got 4 stickers here. These are $4.99. These 4 stickers. There's Ace, there's Paul, and there's Peter. I don't see Gene unless he's fell out. I don't think we have Gene. These 4 stickers are $4.99 each. There's Ace, Paul, and Peter. No information on the cards. Well, actually, yeah. Kiss Army Depot, 1997. Exclusively licensed to Cornerstone Communications. So I guess it's a preview set of a set that was coming out. Okay, and I got 2 more cups here. Kiss Cruise, Black Cup, $9.99. And Kiss at the Superdome, July 9th, 1996, from Live Worldwide, 96-97. That is $14.99. So Kiss Cup and Kiss Cup, $14.99 and $9.99. Okay, let's see what we have. Did I miss anything else up top? So way back up to the top, Nat Adderley year 94-74. So we had a question about Nat Adderley. David Hoy, this is a 1994 Japanese pressing. I don't think that says 74. That's a 1994. It doesn't look like from the 90s, though. The cover or the vinyl, it looks like something from the 70s. But John put 94 unless that's a misprint. Let me check the label. This was $34.99, or not a misprint, but he miswrote on it. I don't know. That'd be hard to believe that's from 94. I think it's from 74, and he put 94. But we'll say that's Japanese. It is for sure Japanese. Arthur Wyman wants the Kiss 2000 magazine. Kiss 2000 magazine. Let me find that, which one that was. Kiss 2000. Or did I already set that over there? I don't think I did. Kiss 2000. Now, which one was that? These are all starting to run together now. Maybe this one? Is that the one, Arthur? The reunion official Kiss farewell. Let me know if that's right. If not, let me know on that. The Kiss Expo book was $39.99. Hardback from Japan, $39.99. And we have Arthur Wyman wants the blue one. I think this one here. Yes, sell that to Arthur Wyman. All right, let me clean up some of what I have here on the table. So there's the 2 Kiss cups. There's some Kiss cards. There's the 3 Kiss stickers. And then there's the Gene Simmons driver's license. All those small little items there are still available. Let me go ahead and finish out this crate, and then I've got a few more Kiss Buy It Nows. I have Jethro Tull, which I've already shown. I've already shown that. Actually, there was only one more left. David Bowie is a 1980 Canadian pressing of Diamond Dogs, $39.99. David Bowie Diamond Dogs, and that's a Canadian pressing, $39.99. Nat Adderley, it's 1974, SG 6041N. 6041. I believe that's what that says. Yeah, I think he just miswrote. This is probably from 74. Yes, SMJ 6041. Sell that to David Hoy. Sell that to David Hoy. I'm going to read through those titles one more time, but first, I'm going to show a few more Kiss magazines we have. That's what is mostly in this bin. Here's 4 more. His Guitar magazine, Kiss Seriously with Ace on the cover, $14.99. Another Guitar World, and that is got the new lineup of Kiss on it, $9.99. The official Kiss Farewell Photo Album, that's with the posters. The posters are still included with that, $24.99. And then there is a bass player magazine with Gene Simmons on the cover. That's $9.99. There's a few more Kiss magazines, 4 more Kiss magazines there. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. I've shown that. What is this thing here? It looks very interesting. I'll get to that in just a second. I see something with, looks like toys. It's another auction. It's another auction we had tagged. Probably one of the last Kiss auctions we're going to do. This is Mini Mates Kiss Love Gun, $35 start. Mini Mates from Kiss Love Gun. And that was a whole series. They did Star Trek. They did Rob Zombie, Bruce Lee, Ozzy, Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper. That's a $35 start. Clay Moore wants the Farewell magazine that has the posters. That's sold to Clay Moore. So there's our next Kiss auction. I'll do a big recap of these in just a second, but that's a $35 start there. And I've got a few more actually, I got about 3 more handfuls of magazines. Guitar World. This looks like it has some Japanese writing on it. I don't think it's definitely English, but that's $12.99. Special Kiss issue, Guitar World, $12.99. Guitar World Kissed Off, that is $6.99. And Kiss Coloring Book, $9.99 for the Kiss Coloring Book. Could I see the Gene pic? The Gene picture. I think you're talking about this right here that was framed. It says Rocksteady. It looks like a print. It's a little fuzzy. Rogers and Cowan, Public Relations. It looks like a print of like an original press photograph. Looks like a print or a reproduction of that. And that is $16.99 in the frame. Cynthia wants the Kiss Coloring Book. That's sold to Cynthia, and Jeff was second. Looking for a $35 start on the Mini Mates. Kind of like Lego figures there, but not quite Legos. $35. Uh-oh, I've got some more. So let's see what these are. I'll have to break these up. Let me show this one. So here is another coloring book. This is a buy it now for $9.99. These are unused. Kiss coloring book. There's another one for $9.99. And I've got another couple of Guitar World magazines. I've got 2 of these. Kiss Go Psycho. And of course that's from Psycho Circus era. That is $6.99. And I've got 2 of those, $6.99. 2 different Kiss magazines there. Okay. Coloring book. This is sold to Jeff McMaster. He was first on that. Jeff second, Stacy third, Wade fourth, Leslie fifth, Jetstream sixth. Lots of people on the coloring book. Jeff was first. And Cynthia and Arthur both get a copy of this. I've actually got 2 copies. We can give one to Cynthia. We can get one to Arthur. I've got a couple more coloring books. I'll do those first come, first serve. So just be on standby for whenever I show those. This is a metal sign. It's $19.99. It's a die-cut metal sign. Or not die-cut, it's embossed. $19.99. It's metal. Rock and roll over artwork. $19.99. $19.99 for that. Let's go ahead and make this a buy it now. If anybody wants the Kiss minifigures, that's a $35 buy it now. And William Warback, you were 7th on the coloring book. That's more people after the coloring book than anything else we've had tonight. The first coloring book went to Cynthia. Cynthia Herdron got the first one. The other one went to Jeff. Larry Underhill gets the Mini Mates for $35. And the metal rock, that's pretty cool. The metal rock and roll over sign, $35. All right. It's that time of the night where I still got a couple more things that I hadn't shown, and then we're about to do a major recap of everything, even new vinyl, vintage vinyl. There's only a couple posters I have not shown. I think somebody asked earlier, and they said, Chad, do you have any more posters? And I didn't answer him because I didn't know. He said he was about to go to bed. I don't know if he's still watching or not. But first, we have another coloring book, $9.99. I'm sure there'll be as many people after that one. And then there's one more after this one. There's another coloring book, $9.99. Okay. I'm not going to go back through this bin. The first thing I'm going to go through is, I just need to move my cart around so I can bring everything over here. But about the next part of the show, I'm still going to be showing new stuff, but we're going to be doing a big recap. And as usual, if there's anything left over, I would love to sell it to you. So now, officially, if there's anything except for new vinyl, if there's any KISS merchandise, KISS posters, KISS magazines, KISS radios, anything left over that you still want, let me know. Did Paul ever send information on that T-shirt? It's probably too late to show it now, but or did we ever send him pictures? Okay. 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 So we do have a vintage KISS T-shirt that's really cool. We probably have enough merchandise for like another half KISS show next week. We'll probably just mix it in with the rest of the shows from here on out. This will probably be the last time until we buy another KISS collection, a full-length KISS show. So this coloring book, so did Jeff McMaster. Wade was second, William was third, Steve Wild was fourth, Jeff Rice fifth, Jetstream sixth, Leslie seventh, William eighth. Wow. And I'll do the last one just a second. So first, let me bring up a crate of vinyl. I'm going to try to get everything condensed. And I do have, as you just heard me talking with Tanner, I do have a couple more items that I have not shown tonight. That are KISS related that have not been shown. And then we're going to do a big recap. I have one set of figures, David. I have one set of figures that did not sell. There's only one set of figures that did not sell. But let me get everything together here. Let me figure out what crate of new vinyl I showed first. Got lots of great new vinyl titles here. Let me do a little bit of condensing. Try to get all this together. Got the new Zach Bryan album. Got the new Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon 50th anniversary. If you didn't buy the $300 box set the last time, it's now pretty affordable for only $37 as a single LP. And if you want to buy the book separately, I got the book too. So pretty much I can sell you the contents that most people wanted from that box set for approximately $87, and you don't have to get the whole box set, which is actually still in print. They were supposed to be limited edition, but they're still hanging around at some distributors. So, coloring book, first come, first serve. Coloring book, first come, first serve. That is $9.99. Let's see who's first on that one. Jeff, wow, Jeff's fast. Jeff's fast. That's just luck of the draw based on your internet connection, whoever gets those. That's just whoever's going to be lucky enough to get those. So, Jeff, he was 3 for 4 on the coloring books. All right. I wish they'd put some of this stuff in print. I'd love to be able to get this stuff in print from our distributors where we could keep it new in stock, but they really don't have a lot of this stuff where you can order it. It's just, y'all know how this stuff is. It shows up in stores, and then when it's gone, they don't make it forever. And then it's, you see it 30 years later on a Facebook Live auction. So, this is So Did Jeff Matt. Still waiting for the KISS model kits. I don't know where those are at. I'm sure I guarantee you there'll be some boxes we find back there. If y'all could see the state of our back room, there are boxes of vinyl back there that we have never seen before, or that we haven't opened before. Okay, this will be the last stuff I recap. That was the most recent stuff I've shown, but let me start laying some of this over here. And I'll go through the new vinyl we have, but the first thing is we have 3 posters that did not sell. This first one is a $35 buy it now, and keep in mind, these prices are pretty firm because we're going to have to ship this in a frame like this. That's a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now. That is KISS, the hottest band in the world. That's a reprint of the Superdome New Orleans poster. That's a $35 buy it now. $35 buy it now. Well, if there's something that we're going to have like that, I would probably have it in the hot picture. So if I've put it in a picture saying we're going to have it tonight, then I was probably going to have it. But if you hadn't seen it in the hot pictures, then you might want to ask, because I haven't. It may not even be out for sale yet. KISS, 1983 Elder Tour. This is a $35 buy it now. KISS, 1983 Elder Tour. That's a reprint, just so we're all on the same page. And what else do I have here? KISS rug. I have not. That's one thing I hadn't sold, because there's been people even internationally want the KISS rug, and it's going to be very difficult to ship. We're hoping We have a Kiss table. We have a bar table. It looks like a Kiss record with 2 bar stools. And we have the Kiss rug. There's probably going to be some stuff that I just post and be like, this is local pickup only. Like if you want this Kiss rug, it's X dollars and you have to come get it. Same way with the t-shirt. Or same way with the rug. That's probably how we're going to do that. So there's those 2 posters. And the third and only other poster that we have left for tonight, and I got 2 that I haven't shown. And this is the 1985 UK poster. And this was a $55 buy it now. Or I'll say 55. So that is a $55 buy it now Kiss poster. And that is going to become shipped rolled in a tube. Hope you can see that. That's a $55 buy it now. The metal sign. Yes, the metal sign is still available for $19.99. So there's 3 posters that's left. The metal sign, rock and roll over. Like I said, it's kind of embossed. That's $19.99. The pinkish vintage, I don't have that one either. I don't have that. So if you saw something in that original video, then there's a good chance, well, we definitely still have it, unless it's already sold. But yeah, I haven't seen those. So they're probably still somewhere in the back. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I got 2 other posters. Joey D. Ramus, let me know which one you're claiming. Let me know if you wanted the 1985 poster. Let me know if that's the one you wanted. Brian, if you want that, it's yours. This is something I have not shown. This is another metal poster or metal sign. Kiss, I Was There, a live worldwide tour, 96-97. That's an embossed metal sign. That is $29.99. $29.99 for that. And here's 2 other posters. These are also $35 buy it nows. These have not been shown. I've got another Kiss from the Elder and a 10th anniversary tour, kind of with the Vinnie Vincent, which is, I don't think was ever officially like released, right? $29.99. So those are reprints, and of course this is a newer metal sign. Now, he wants the Kiss Creatures poster. He is talking about, what is he talking about? This 1985, this large one here, that would be the 85, that would be Creatures Tour. I'm pretty sure this is the one he wants, which was a $55 buy it now, Tanner. Joey D. Ramus. I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted. 85. And that's a $55 buy it now. That's a $55 buy it now. We're going to ship that rolled in a tube. Next is Claymore wants, let's see. Claymore wants the Alive sign. That is this one right here, $29.99. $29.99. That's sold to Claymore. That's not priced. That's $29.99. Next comment was, do you still have the poster of the 4 of them all on motorcycles? That is something that I have not, it must still be in the back. I have not seen that. Have you, Tanner? There's third person that's asked about it tonight. Bob Reiger says he'll take a Gene solo picture disc. I think it's actually in this crate. Bob Reiger, it's actually going to be in one of the other crates. So that's still available. And those 2 cardboard posters are still available. So just a couple posters left tonight. Actually, total of 4. 3 different ones. There's the Kiss Rock and Roll Over sign. Let me try to find that picture disc for Bob Reiger. Bob, if it's not in this next crate, I'll pull it for you. But let me go ahead and start recapping some new vinyl very quickly. If you missed the very first part of the show, we have Peter Green Colors. That's limited to 750 on yellow vinyl, $38.99. Also, Kiss Creatures of the Night, $39.99. Kiss Creatures of the Night. We have Cool Jerk, Dance the Cool Jerk with the Capitals. That's on red vinyl, $38.99. We have Paul Stanley picture disc. We got 2 Paul Stanley picture discs still available, $38.99. Those are new. Aqualung, Steven Wilson remix, $28.99. Sam Cooke with the Soul Stirs, that's $28.99. Arrested Development and Quiet Riot. Arrested Development and Quiet Riot are $39.99. Those are both music on vinyl, and Sam Cooke is $28.99. I'm going to set those over there because I actually got a price on them. Snow White was $24.99. We still got Jeff Healey, $28.99. See the Light. T-Bone Walker, $28.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan, $28.99. A Day at Disneyland, $24.99. Sid Barrett's $59.99. Susie and the Banshees is $44.99. Last copy of that. The Very Best of Dolly Parton, $36.99. Still got 2 of those. Tesla, 5-Man London Jam, $46.99. Psalm 69 by Ministry, $31.99. Iron Maiden, Dance of Death, $49.99. And Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying, $38.99. Would you do $15 for the sign? Brian, I will sell that to you for $17. $17 if you want that. I still have the New Orleans. Yes, Sherry, I still have the New Orleans for $35. New Orleans, that's still available. And the only other ones I have are the cardboard ones. Since Bob Riger's in a KISS mood, David Howard will take a Paul Stanley. I'm glad everybody's in a KISS mood. So David Howard gets the Paul Stanley, and I'm still looking for Bob's Gene Simmons. And Sherry Darnell said sold on that New Orleans poster that's on the table for $35. So that leaves only 2 posters for tonight. I figured those would get wiped out. And hopefully Brian takes the Rock and Roll Over sign. How could he say no, right? We got to put some pressure on him. Let's go ahead and go through this next crate of new vinyl and see if this Gene Simmons, there it is. There's Gene Simmons for Bob Riger. Let me go ahead and pull that. Doing a big new vinyl recap, and I'm going to show you what else is left over here. So the only figures I have left is Paul Stanley, the solo album. Yes, that's the solo album. That is the 78 solo album. New. Those don't come sealed. They just come new in a loose baggie, but they are new, and they are $38.99. So here is the Destroyer figures that we still have left. These are 4 Destroyer figures. One of the bigger sets we have from this collection that's still available. These are the kind of the Jack-in-the-Box Destroyer figures. All 4 of them, $175. There's one. There's the other one. There's Gene. There's Ace. And Peter. And the other one was Paul. All 4 of those is $175 buy it now. Those are Art Asylum figures. $175. I'm going to set them over here back on this cart so they don't fall. And then they're off camera, but I've advertised them tonight really for the first time. I've got the 4 large Destroyer figures for $1,000, and I've got the 4 KISS bust for $1,000. Also back in stock tonight was the Janis Joplin Funkos. We sold a couple. I've got a few left. $14.99 for Janis Joplin. That's a new Funko from Funko Pop Rocks, number 296. Now this thing, I hadn't shown it because it looks very delicate, and I don't know if I do want to show it because I have no idea how we would ship this. This may be too delicate to sell, but I'm going to show it and just be like buyer beware. It's some kind of 50th birthday KISS. Paul has it marked, lights up, $29.99. Let me see if I can get it to light up. There's a little switch in here. Yeah, lights up. Some kind of 50th birthday, I almost want to call it like a cake topper, but it's not because it's paper, but I guess it could be. But some kind of 50th birthday. I don't know if that's advertising KISS 50th birthday. Let's see. 84, 94, 2004. Yeah, I guess they have been around. But yeah, they've definitely been around 50 years. So yeah. Well, I guess 50 years would be this. It'd be next year, right? 50th celebration of KISS. I can't get the light back off. That's $29.99. I hadn't shown that because that looks like that'd be a nightmare to try to package that. Leslie Holt and Sherry Darnell both want Janis Joplin Funkos. Those are sold and sold. So we got 2 left, it looks like, or 3. So both of those are sold. And 50th anniversary this year. 73. 73, I was thinking 74. So yeah, 50 years. So I guess that's something from this year. Or it could be celebrating somebody's 50th birthday. Gene Simmons, that's sold to Bob Riger. Gene Simmons is sold to Bob Riger. I'll lay that right over there unless Brian lets me know yes or no. Also, a couple new LPs here. Mudcrutch 2, $31.99. Slayer at the Big 4 Festival. That was live, unofficial, on colored vinyl, $39.99. $39.99. The Color soundtrack, first time on vinyl in decades. The Color soundtrack, that's on magenta colored vinyl, $31.99. Queensryche Empire, $46.99. And Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99. So what's left in KISS merch? Let me grab this right here. And keep in mind, I'm highly motivated to sell these items. There hadn't been much left after the end of the night of any of this stuff. These are some of the few vintage and rare items we still have. These are 1988 Japanese mini CDs. They're $39.99 each. Japanese mini CDs, $39.99 each. This is Hard Luck Woman in Detroit Rock City, and this was I Was Made for Loving You and Beth, and those are $39.99 each. The interview sessions, Kiss, that's a VHS tape, $14.99, and we have one lunchbox left, and that looks like the originals artwork. It's embossed, and that's $39.99. So metal lunchbox, mini CDs, and a VHS tape there. Let me show a few new LPs. We have Iron Maiden, A Matter of Life and Death, $49.99. Can't go wrong with this. Mad Season, pressed at RTI. Mad Season's $39.99. Also, Alice Cooper Killer, $46.99. Hard Rock Heretics is $31.99. Hard Rock Heretics is $31.99. And Love and Rockets is $31.99. Love and Rockets, that's their self-titled album from 1989, which has So Alive, $31.99. Tony said $60 for both cities. Well, there's one problem. Stacy Metternich said she will take the I Was Made for Loving You. So Stacy said she'll take that as sticker. So Tony, if you want this one, you still got dibs, but it would have to be a sticker price. And then if you want to talk on the other one that's left after I sell this one to Stacy, or you can have either one right now sticker price. If not, then that one's going to go to Stacy. So we'll leave that over there in pending. And we have a few keychains left. Let me go ahead and show you the keychains. We have Kiss, the Hottest Show on Earth 2010 keychain, $14.99. This is what's left in keychains. The Kiss Army keychain, $14.99. $14.99. Farewell Tour, $12.99. $12.99. Also, The Last Show on Earth, $14.99 for The Last Show on Earth. I've got two of those. And I have this here, which is Kiss with those solo logo kind of colors, and that's $14.99. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different keychains left. 5 different keychains left. 4 different ones. No, there's 2, 4, 5. 5 different keychains left, or 6 keychains, 5 different ones. Tony's going to take both CDs at sticker price. So Tony gets these for $39.99 each. Those are sold to Tony. 8 for the Farewell. This, Caleb, I will sell that to you for $10 if you want it. $10 for that. $10 for that. That would be $3 off. And Stacy said she'll take the solo keychain. That's sold to Stacy at sticker. Okay, we still got ELO's Greatest Hits, $36.99 for ELO's Greatest Hits. Van Morrison Moondance, $33.99. Also sell that to Caleb for $10. The classic album, Van Morrison Moondance. Iron Maiden Live After Death, $44.99. And David Gilmour Live in Pompeii box set, $119.99. So if anybody wants to make an offer on the lunchbox, go right ahead. If anybody wants to make an offer on the VHS, and we still got the metal sign. And here's another stack of stuff that was shown earlier. And keep in mind, this stuff is buy it now, best offer. We are here to sell this. I would love to open a Kiss museum, but that would be a life dedication, trying to collect all this stuff from all over the world. Kiss 2001 Daily Trivia Calendar. Some of y'all have already started that task. Some of y'all are literally trying to build, I'm sure, a whole room full of Kiss stuff. It's quite a daunting task. Some people do it with the Beatles. Some people do it with Elvis. Some people do it with the Rolling Stones. Kiss 2001 Daily Trivia Calendar, $24.99. $24.99. I thought this was really cool, and it's still available. The Kiss FM Auto Scan Radio. That's new in the package from 1998. And that's $34.99. Kiss FM Auto Scan. And we still got both of the kids' t-shirts left. The Pink Kiss shirt. The Pink Kiss kids shirt is $19.99. And this one here that has like the Kiss looking bears on it, that's also $19.99. So a lot of people thought those were like full-size, maybe women's shirts we were going to have tonight. But I didn't even realize it till now. They are kids' shirts. Those are $19.99 each. And Stacy wants the FM radio. That's so does Stacy Metternich. All right, so those still available. Got the calendar, the lunchbox, VHS, and in here are the stickers, the cards, and the cups. The stickers, the cards, and the cups that I had left. And the Gene Simmons driver's license, $9.99 on that. Got these 3 Kiss stickers, Peter, Paul, and Ace, $4.99. And then these 3 packs of cards, the limited edition preview set. And those are actually consecutive numbered. 68, 69, and 70. And those are like some early preview of those cards. $9.99 per pack. And then 2 different Kiss cups, Kiss Cruise and Kiss Superdome, $14 and $9.99 on those. Cynthia Herdron wants the stickers. Those are sold to Cynthia, $4.99 each. And the Kiss cards, if you want all 3 packs would be $25, Caleb. If you want all 3 packs, $25. And then the Kiss cups are $10 and $15. And then we still got Gene's license plate there. I'm also going to put these keychains. So we got those 3 keychains left. Put those down in there. Take the T-shirts and the trivia game off the table. And I think that, well, I got the books and the magazine still left. We had 1 puzzle left from tonight. We had 5 new puzzles come in. There's only 1 left, which is really cool artwork. This is Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder, $24.99. Pink Floyd, Delicate Sound of Thunder. That's a 500-piece puzzle. That's one of the few puzzles we have left, or that's the only puzzle we have left from tonight. And then the Kiss Snuggie, which if anybody wants to make a fair offer on this, I will sell it to you. We were asking $25 for the Kiss Snuggie. $25 for the Kiss Snuggie. And it looks like artwork from their first album. Looks like the artwork off their first album. That is a Snuggie, and that is a $25 buy it now. And that is, as far as a lot of the merchandise, well, I do have some other, this is kind of like the clothes or the mask. We had those Kiss masks last week. I feel like nobody's going to buy these to wear them because they're used, but they're pretty cool. I wish they were new, but if anything, I guess they're for display. But these are Gene Simmons boots, like house slippers, and they have been used, but we were looking at comps and actually just in used condition. They're pretty, they sell on eBay, you know, so this is a $25 buy it now. I guess if anything, they're a nice display item, but they are, that, you know, they look like Gene Simmons' boots. They're house slippers. I don't know if you actually want to wear those after someone else has, but I don't know, you might. $25 buy it now. That's one of the few things that I have not shown tonight. They're house slippers. I guess if you need them on display, that's a good start. Let's see here. Next is also, Brian, I never did hear if you wanted this. Brian, did you want this for $17? And what condition is the tape of the VHS? The VHS tape is, it looks really nice, actually. Yeah, and it's already rewound. Save you some time there. 55 minutes. It's actually in really nice shape. $14.99 on that. That's the interview sessions. What size on the boots? I don't know if they have a size. I think they're just one size fits all. But that's not true, because I doubt those would probably be uncomfortable on Shaq. Okay, so next is, I've recapped this bin, haven't I? Or did I? Let's see, I think I got the Pink Floyd. We have Toto. I think they're, yeah, I mean, they look, I mean, hard for me to guess. I mean, they look like men's, but I really don't know. Tool is $39.99. Pantera, $31.99. We had Scorpions Virgin Killer. That was on colored vinyl, $34.99. Lou Reed Transformer. That was on white vinyl, $33.99. Pearl Jam Unplugged, $39.99. Queensryche is $38.99. Ozzy is $36.99. That's Montreal, 1981. Red vinyl, unofficial. Now that's what I call Halloween, $29.99. Coldplay X and Y, $46.99. Alice in Chains is $44.99. That's a live vinyl unofficial. Also, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, $34.99. And Wasp, Headless Children, is $39.99. The Tool is a live unofficial. That's the Kalamazoo broadcast, $39.99. And I don't know exactly what year, but that's a new silver-colored vinyl unofficial, $39.99. Clint Howard wants Toto. Clint Howard also wants the David Gilmour box set. Clint Howard also wants the Scorpions. That was the Scorpions. That was Virgin Killer. That's sold to Clint Howard. Jeffrey Dunlap wants the Alice in Chains Live, and that was Freak Show. And Brian Arrigo, if you want on a waiting list for that, let me know. That's red vinyl. It's an unofficial. It's live Alice in Chains 90 and 92, $44.99. So, Debbie, if you still want the VHS, it's available. And we're going to put Brian, if he's okay with the waiting list for Alice in Chains. But this crate had Wasp, Nightmare Before Christmas, Coldplay. Now that's what I call Halloween. Ozzy, Queensryche, Pearl Jam Unplugged, Lou Reed, Pantera, also Tool, Iron Maiden, Van Morrison, ELO, Love and Rockets, Hard Rock Heretics, Alice Cooper, Mad Season, Iron Maiden, Queensryche, Color Soundtrack, Slayer, and Mudcrutch 2. Brian says he'll take the waiting list for Slayer or for, what did we just sell? Alice in Chains Live Freak Show. And Brian Case said he'll take that sign for $17. So no one made an offer on the lunchbox. Still got the VHS. So lunchbox, slippers, Snuggie, a couple t-shirts, some stickers, some cups, and I got all the magazines, which I'm not really going to go through those in detail unless somebody maybe wants to buy them all in a big bundle deal, which would be a couple dollars off each one. And I have a feeling somebody might be interested in that if you want to buy like all those together in one shot, all the magazines. And I think that leaves just one more crate of new vinyl to recap it. We obviously have some people on that wasn't on earlier because we just did a flurry of sales there. So I have one more crate of new vinyl left. Was it this crate or this crate I hadn't been through? That's the Jeff Healey's. I've been through that. Yeah, it's this crate here with the new releases. We got the new Zach Bryan album. New Zach Bryan album. This is $39.99. New Zach Bryan album. That's Zach Bryan self-titled. His newest release, $39.99. That's already like really, really, really popular right now. Zach Bryan, $39.99. New album available. Rush, Dreaming Out Loud. That's Volume 2. We had Volume 1 last week. Anybody that wanted on that waiting list, they all came in. New Stevie Ray Vaughan unofficial. There was a big pre-order for that. That's Music City, USA, Austin, Texas, 1984, $44.99. And Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. That's the new 50th anniversary. That album is now 50 years old. Cynthia said she'd give $20 for the slippers. We're going to sell those to Cynthia Herdron for $20. That's the Gene Simmons boot house slippers. Those are sold to Cynthia for $20. Thank you. Pink Floyd, I got a bunch of those in stock. Also, the Polar Express soundtrack, that's on colored vinyl, $31.99. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, $36.99. Now, this is the reading of How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Boris Karloff, and it also has the music, like You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. That's on green vinyl, $36.99. Lost in Translation soundtrack, $31.99. We have Dazed and Confused and Dazed and Confused Volume 2. Those are $39.99. Now that's what I call Yacht Rock, $29.99. The Best of Sam Cooke, $28.99. White Zombie, $38.99. Joe Satriani and Ministry. Those are $39.99 each. And yep, that just leaves this whole stack of paper material. Gene Simmons, Guitar World. We got two sets of stickers. Sticker sheets are $24.99 each. We have this cut ad from Kiss Double Platinum. That is $24.99. This cut ad from Kiss Double or for Kiss Double Platinum. Guitar Player, Guitar World, Guitar Magazine, Kiss, Tongue Magazine. If anybody wants a big bundle deal, I will sell these discounted in one lot. Of course, most of them are marked $10 and $15 each, so just FYI before I go through all the math. Kiss and Guitar is the Guitar Magazine. So, and the Kiss Expo book, that was $39.99, so that's still available, $39.99. Let me do some sorting here. Put the stickers on top. These magazines. There's the Gene Simmons picture. Magazine, stickers, and cut ad. Do you have it on sale? I do have on sale new vinyl, but I did a flip video. So right now, live in the group, you might want to go watch that because live in the group, I added new vinyl that had never been shown before on sale. It's in the group. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to pull all those out and tag them tonight. So tomorrow night I can show what's left and I have even more to add to it. We are really trying to thin out our bins because we really need to put all this in alphabetical order. All this new vinyl that's on the table, it's due to be put in alphabetical order and we really don't have any room in our bins. So the double platinum. So Jerry, if you want to go watch that video, it's available. So the double platinum ad looks like it was cut out of a magazine. We've got it in a frame. It's $24.99. Also, Cynthia wants a Snuggie for $20. So the only articles of clothing or cloth we have left are the two kids t-shirts, which if anybody wants to make an offer on those, go right ahead if anybody wants to make an offer, but those are sold. So Jerry and anybody else, you might want to go check out that video. It's in the group, Whole Lot of Records. And I pretty much don't have anything else to show you unless we do a vintage recap. But I think I'm just going to hold off on that, and I'll probably post something in the group. Because guess what? We have another show to get ready for tomorrow night. So I'm going to go ahead and do a final call, or that was a final call. But if you have any last request, we sold quite a bit of vintage too. Everything condensed only fits into 2 crates, and we started with 4. So we sold quite a bit of vintage tonight too. We had all kinds of new vinyl. I've got 2, 4, 5 empty crates here. So we've definitely sold some vinyl tonight. Funkos, puzzles, lots of Kiss merchandise. And $5 for a pack of cards. I don't know if I want to do 5, Caleb. That's half off. I'll do 8. Or if you want to do 2 for 15. 8 or 2 for 15. Let's go back up to the top. Kenny showed up the lunchbox price. Lunchbox. I've got 2 different lunchboxes. They're both negotiable. I have Kiss, which has the Originals artwork on it. Kiss Originals. And the price on it was $39.99. Metal lunchbox. Just a little dusty. Needs a dusting, actually. But very nice. That's $39.99. Next comment was, I sent you an email. And William, we will look into that. That's very unusual for that to happen. So we will definitely look into that. I want Funkadelic Magazine if you still have it for $29.99. I think somebody may have claimed that, Jerry, but I will check. Which t-shirts? 5 for a pack of cards. Any more Scorpions? We had Scorpions. We have Taken by Force and Virgin Killer. Those are the 2 that are in stock for this week. And there are other Scorpions albums in print, but I don't think I have them right now. And Brant, these are actually kids' shirts. They're like literally like baby shirts. This is Kiss Rock and Roll All Night, 2005 Kiss catalog, and it was the pink one. And we still got a few of those keychains left too. Those are $19.99 each. There's the lunchbox. And like I said, I don't know. We might get digging back there. We might have more. We might have some more Kiss merchandise left. Well, I know we have more. I mean, there's a whole box of stuff over here next to me. CDs and miscellaneous figures, buttons, more keychains. We definitely have more Kiss merchandise. I don't know if we have enough to say we're going to have a whole nother Kiss night. We'll probably just make an announcement and be like, hey, tonight we're going to have some Kiss merchandise during the show. And that might be even as soon as tomorrow. Taken by Force is $36 or $34.99. The cards, that's what Caleb was asking about. They're like some kind of advanced preview cards, I think, for a Kiss set that came out in 1997. So this was for the Kiss card set that came out in 1997, but these are advanced preview. I kind of wanted to keep them together because they're sequential serial numbers. 13368, 13369, and 13370. And those are $9.99 each. I told him 8 or 2 for 15 or however. Marking down Clint Howard for a Scorpions Taken by Force. I know I have those. They're somewhere over here in the new vinyl. I still got my jacket, my backpack over here. I walked in and started eating and went straight to work, and I hadn't even got to put away my stuff yet. My jacket's still laying over here on top of the new vinyl. Okay, Taken by Force. I know I've got it. I'll just have to find it. Defiance, Grinch, Destruction, Accept. There's the Van Halen box. I only got 2 Van Halen boxes left. Make that 3. There's one on the wall. I've got 3 Van Halen boxes. Korn, Joan Jett. I got great new vinyl. We have great new vinyl here in stock. I need to do some kind of big video or figure out some way where y'all can just see everything. I got new Kiss vinyl that I didn't even show tonight. I didn't show one new Kiss LP like this. I got the 2014 remaster Kiss self-titled. Kiss self-titled 2004 remaster. We don't have a website. We actually have never had a website where we sell stuff at. It just don't make sense for us to. But I wish there was a way y'all could just scroll through and see all the new vinyl we have in stock. That's why I do so many videos. But we have, I guarantee we have some titles somewhere that are out of stock, out of print, that are selling for 2 or 3 times sticker that are somewhere in our bins. That's how much we have. Like these limited edition Oingo Boingos and some of these limited and numbered music on vinyl. And I guarantee if you could just see, if you could see everything we have, it would would be, we'd sell a lot of it. So, all right, I think we're going to stop there. I'm going to find something to eat. It's almost 11 o'clock. We usually go to 11, but I have officially ran out of stuff to show y'all. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Lots of cool stuff tomorrow. Rolling Stones merchandise, Beatles merchandise, 45s. We're going to have probably some more of this Stray Kiss stuff we didn't get to. And that's it. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thank you and have a good night.